Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. My God, that hurt just to do. Trey, take over.
Nah, I want to enjoy this. That's gonna be fun. Keep going. Keep going.
How I have the energy, vato. Anyways, guys, welcome to the podcast. I'm dying, as you can tell, and my fam is letting me die.
You be alright. You be
Oh
alright.
my God. Oh my God. Well, besides my illness and everyone out there who's dying as well, how y'all doing tonight?
Good, bro.
Better.
Good, bro. Good.
We're doing all right.
Oh my God.
You know what, Alex? I swear to God, it was your kid, my nephew, that did this to us. He started it.
Yeah, he hasn't had nothing.
Good
That's a lot.
Lord.
Anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the weekend. Obviously, week 18, all done. National championship, all done. But we are here. We are live to talk about some sports. Obviously, last night, Michigan defeats Washington. A big beatdown, run game heavy, big blue all the way. Jim Harbaugh gets his title. Jeff, you haven't been here in a minute, bro. We missed you. Talk to us about the game last night.
I don't know if you want to start off with me. I watched that first half, and I was happy that Michigan was winning. You know what I mean?
Look,
Like,
I'm gonna start with you, so I don't have to talk for a while.
yeah, you're good. Yeah, you know, when we were kids, right? There was that Michigan, right? That Michigan hype. Everybody had the Michigan bomber on.
That's facts.
You know,
I forgot
just
about
you know,
that.
so since then, you know, I haven't really heard much of them, right? And they've been playing better these past couple of years, and for them to finally get it done, it was cool, you know. But talking about the game, you know, I was watching that first half. Michigan got out to that early lead. Washington made it 10-17, but man, it just kind of died right there, you know. I felt like Washington's quarterback, is it Penix, his last name? How you say it?
Yeah, Junior.
Penix. I just felt like he was missing a lot of passes that he's been hitting all year, right? Against Oregon, against Texas. And I don't know if the moment of the game, the game just got to him. I felt like he was just off, man, the whole night. And I think Washington could have made it closer and been a very good game. But man, yeah, Michigan, they were big body and they were running on them. I mean, the quarterback, he threw for 140 yards, 10 of 18, and they won 34-13, you know, so I mean,
the running game was killing it.
yeah, it was just that running game, you know. But as far as like watching the game, I didn't think it was that big of a compelling game. I kind of was getting bored by it. But hats off to Michigan.
Welcome back, Jeff. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
James, how about you?
I wasn't as bored. I felt like Washington was really like a play away. Like Jeff said, man, the run game was ridiculous. I've never seen nothing like that. Like first half, I think they had I think it was 87 yards, and then Corum had 93, and it was just like they barely threw the ball. They only threw it when they needed it, and I feel like the quarterback really missed. He whiffed on a couple of those out routes. Like, you know what I mean? He had other players that were open on the left side of the field when he was trying to scramble out to hit those plays. But I think Penix, I don't think he sensed that pressure as much from Texas. Like Texas kept missing him. So he kept getting the move. He was like a step away, and then boom, he would find somebody. He could set his feet and throw. I think against Michigan, he really couldn't do that. Like they were actually getting to him. And then it looked like he got hurt. I don't know what play it was, but I think somebody came down on his ankle.
Yeah, stepped on his ankle.
I think he had like
His own O-line?
Yeah, his O-lineman set on his ankle. And then another one where it was like I think somebody set on his ribs, or he just got hit real hard to where he was kind of hurt. So they showed it after the game like he was walking and holding his rib cage, and he had a flak jacket on. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was unfortunate, but I felt like they were still really in that game. I don't think that game really got away until that last INT that they kind of got on the sideline. I think that's what kind of just like it deaded the game right there. But I felt like they were kind of like marching into it, and then they go like, you know, they move down the field, they get midfield, and then it's just like a sack or something, and it's like boom, then they're punting. So, but I'm happy for Michigan, man. It was a really good game to me, bro. So you played out well.
Trey, what did you think about Washington's lack of adjustments overall? Because we saw them struggle to really stop the run game. and then really they never capitalized on their own. And like Jeff said earlier, Penix kept missing shots down the field. What was your take on it?
No, like you said it perfect, man. They didn't adjust. James hit it on the head too with the rushing. Well, James and Jeff, they had, I think that one kid, which they said he'd been silent since November 11th. I think is when the last time he scored. They did his stats. He had 2 rushes for like 86 yards or 87 yards and 2 touchdowns, and those were huge plays that just opened up. Um, but if you look at most of the game, they're running. I mean, I think one guy had like 160 something, and the other one was like right underneath him. And then even the third guy, the third running back, was doing a little work. So yeah, they just didn't adjust at all. And I thought Washington's defense was going to be a little bit better than what they were, but they weren't. And I agree. I think if their defense would have made adjustments, I think they were one play away from making it big because they started to make some drives towards the end of the second half. They made that one, scored. And then they got the ball back, went down and kicked the field goal, and then I think they stopped them on the next series, if I'm not mistaken. All they had to do was make a couple of drives in the third quarter and roll. Now, I'm not going to lie, I fell asleep. I went to bed in the third quarter. I was getting over sickness too, bro. I was tired, so I didn't see the explosive plays in the end, but they didn't adjust at all, man, and that ruined everything.
Alex, obviously you're the biggest college football fan here. So, what did you think about the possibility? Could Texas, could Oregon, or Georgia have done even better than what Washington did last night?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, because Washington beat Texas, and Penix was able to break tackles and basically have a field day. Michigan's one thing I took away from Michigan's defense is that they're able to wrap up in open field tackles. So you weren't seeing as much as yak yards as what you were seeing the Washington versus Texas, because against them, you saw Penix break a bunch of tackles, and and a lot of Texas defenders leaving their feet while they're tackling. These Michigan DBs or the back seven or back nine, whatever you want to call it, they they weren't they weren't missing no tackles, no arm tackles were there, and you were seeing a lot of hats on the receivers. Yes, and then on the other side, I think it was like more like Washington was always out of position on defense. Like Michigan did a great job. I said it out last week whenever they played Alabama. Like Jim Harbaugh was basically just outclassing Alabama in like the formations they were doing. Usually, whenever people run the ball, it gets kind of boring because it's like, oh, it's just ISO. But if you pay attention to Michigan, they motion or they shift their tight ends where the defense is now out of position. So now you got seven heads on the left side to the defense's 5. So that's why you were seeing a lot of big gashes on it, and a lot of these running backs weren't even getting touched until after the 20-yard mark. I mean, yeah, it's just basically Michigan just outclassed Washington on both sides of the ball.
Man, so that just leaves the future, right? Jim Harbaugh wins.
He's gone.
That's what people are talking about. Some people want him to stay. Some people want him to go.
No, he's gone.
But you know what's crazy? What's crazy is that a lot of people were calling for his coaching job after losing to Ohio State, I think, twice.
And they weren't even giving how the tides have turned.
Yeah, and it's crazy. They weren't even giving him a shot to actually build the program. He actually built the program, started recruiting his own guys, and he built the program from the ground up, basically.
Yeah, especially. Go ahead, James.
No, but I think that's how it is, man. And I feel like it's unfortunate, like, because if you look at the NFL, a lot of that's being done right now. These guys get in, they don't have their coaching staff, they don't have the players that they can sit and build with, so they got to get these new guys, and then you got to get them acclimated. And usually it takes about a season, and then you can start going. But, like, as you can see, like, freaking Smith is finna get paid like crazy for like the next couple of years after losing the Falcons job. And a lot of these jobs that are open are not really, I would say, like for somebody like Jim. I think if anything, he would take something like Atlanta with the right pieces. You know what I mean? Not knowing what's going to happen with Justin Fields and draft picks. Because
Nah,
I think,
man, you're mistaken. That LA job is right there for the taking for him.
yeah, but what if your buddy Belichick leaves, man? Where does he
No,
go?
I think if you're the Chargers, okay, I mean that's still an unknown, right? Because we still don't know.
Yeah.
But until that news breaks, we have no real answers about Belichick. But let's be honest, if the Chargers want something different, they're gonna go for Jim Harbaugh over Bill Belichick. Not because Bill Belichick is washed or done. I mean, you might think that, right? He might be done. Yeah, he might. It's too old school. Tom Landry went through the same shit on his way out. So maybe you want to go with the guy who's riding momentum right now. Jim Harbaugh just won national title. Guys are fighting for him. So
Exactly.
maybe LA, maybe with this new regime, maybe they'll fight for him. Maybe Justin Herbert, who cut his hair again, will regrow it, grow superpowers, and fucking win something in his life. But maybe we will see what happens. But I mean,
You getting excited?
overall,
Calm down. Hold the voice. Hold the voice. Hold the
I
voice.
can't. I'm a podcast host, and my team won't take the hosting duties from me.
You'll be all right.
Have you
No,
changed?
but I'm just saying the youth of Atlanta is more exciting than going to a older age Los Angeles Chargers, which you're gonna have to cut a lot of salaries, you have to cut a lot of players. I mean, you do have an established quarterback, but both teams got top picks, so it really doesn't matter where he goes. But I got a feeling they both stay. I feel they both stay.
Well, I think
After
that man.
everybody got fired yesterday.
I think
You ain't wrong about that.
I'll
There's
tell
a
you this.
lot of people that
I
can
think it
play.
does matter because as long as you don't have a QB, maybe that's going to be least attractive.
Yeah.
And sometimes coaches want to be hired to make that QB decision. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but I mean, Atlanta's sitting at 7 or 8 with the draft pick.
It's sitting too low to get any of the top three guys. I don't know.
Man, there's 4 quarterbacks going in the top 10.
It could be 5 or 6. It doesn't mean they're all going to be good.
I don't think none of them gonna be good, but that's just me.
You don't think Caleb Williams is going to be good?
I don't believe in him, man. I
I
don't.
don't either.
He
What?
paints his nails.
12 months later, all the hype this man had behind him, and all of a sudden it's all
It faded
dead.
away. It faded away. It faded.
I actually am not a big believer in him either, personally.
It sucks that Caleb went through the
I know,
season
Alex.
he went.
Well,
But I mean, bro, I mean, people are talking shit like I can name a shit ton of people that said Bryce Young was better than CJ Stroud, like
Stupid
a shit ton, and now that like Chicago, basically they on CJ Stroud, they're like, oh well, Chicago whiffed on CJ Stroud, are the same motherfuckers that said the Bears should have picked Bryce Young. Before all this came, I'm like, bro, and they're saying the same thing about Caleb Williams. I don't think he's gonna be terrible, but the thing is with Caleb Williams though, is like if you don't fall into the right situation, bro, you're gonna see the same thing where he did in USC. You're gonna see some flashy plays, but whenever you don't have a line, he's gonna get he's gonna get pretty much fucked up. Like what happened, and then people's like, well, he doesn't play good against top 25 AP teams. I mean, like, yeah, that's a given because this team isn't good. So what makes you think he's going to be able to do something? He's going to be able to turn the Chicago Bears around if they don't even have a line themselves.
Exactly.
It's crazy, man. Like, I don't know.
No, but I'm not saying these kids suck. These kids need to fall into the right position. Like, a perfect example is Bryce Young. Look where he's at. Like, imagine if he went to a much more defined team with a better line. Like, he would look a lot more better. Like, if he was with a Cleveland or something like that, someone who can protect him where you can actually see his ability to make plays. Because you see when they do get a smidge of protection for him, he can make reads. But that team is just falling apart. There's no talent. They set him up to fail. You trade CMC. You don't have a receiver. You give up DJ Moore for free. And then you give him an age-old Adam Thielen to live with. And, I mean, damn, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Teams hone in on that. There's nobody else to double down on. Fuck it. Just in the house. So, I mean, I'm not saying Caleb's not going to be great. It's just a matter. It's all on where he falls at. Like his best bet will be if Belichick stays, he brings back McDaniels, and he lands with the Patriots. Now you're with an offensive guru who can actually tune you and fine tune you on how to read coverages and protections and all of that. If you go somewhere like Chicago, that's no better than what Justin's dealing with right now. Like Justin's even better because he can use his legs. Caleb's not going to use his legs like that. Like he's set up to fail right there.
The main reason that people, and I've brought it up before, have said Justin Fields to Chicago. I mean, Caleb Williams to Chicago is the rookie deal. Because next year, either off this offseason or next offseason, you have to decide, is it time to pay Justin about $40 million a year? Has he done enough to do that? The answer might be no for a lot of people. I know for a lot of Chicago heart committed fans like Alex, they might say he's worth it because he's shown you the glimpses. Now, if you build around those glimpses, you'll see the whole thing. But the truth is, we don't know exactly if he's the guy for them. Sadly, right? Because Chicago's never found that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, could he be the guy? Absolutely, I think so. But that's the question. You gamble on losing out on a chance of getting a generational quarterback on a rookie deal, or do you gamble and pay a guy $40 million a year for 4 years, and then after like a year or two, it's like fuck, he messed up.
This is where like you're pretty, if you're Ryan Poles, you're fucked if you get Caleb Williams either way, because if you pick Caleb Williams and he doesn't take that team to the playoffs, you're still gonna get you're still gonna get it's crazy, right? Because he's a rookie, but you're still gonna get backlash because what Justin Fields has done over the past 3 years is just growth and growth. So if you pick Caleb Williams, you're basically saying, all right, we're gonna start fresh, and we think Caleb Williams could take us to the playoffs this next year, which you never gave Justin Fields a chance with the fourth year with a better team what he came into. Granted, Caleb Williams is going to come into a better Chicago Bears team than what Justin Fields came into. And that's where a lot of people get like, they're like, well, he could do it. He might can. He could do it his rookie year, and Justin Fields couldn't. But bro, there's two different teams that at the beginning of his rookie year till now.
You giving him he already has an established receiver, a tight end. You drafted twice in the top 10, and you're probably going to get a lineman with that second pick. So you're going to add more pieces to the line. And then, bro,
you've already made the right move. Exactly. You've already made the right moves by getting DJ Moore, by doing all this other stuff. Do not give up the guy who's been actually showing out a little by little. Like that's what I'm so frustrated that this is even a conversation, because in my mind, Justin Fields is ready. He's got the team around him. He's got certain line. If y'all get another receiver, because I'm sorry, Quiminius St. Brown he's good, but he's not good. Like,
you need a better lineman first for a receiver.
But that's what I was gonna say. But you need a lineman. So if you get another receiver and a decent set of linemen, like maybe I think their tackle? I can't remember their tackle or guard that was trash. Anyways. If you set that up, dude, it's game, bro. You got DJ Moore on one side. You got, let's say, Marvin Harris Jr. on the other. You got Cole Kmet. You got a squad, bro. Just let it run.
If they take Marvin Harrison,
that's what
get a lineman.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Be nasty, bro.
And their defense is already good. Like you're literally that's what gets me with this whole scenario. If you go Caleb Williams, like you said, he easily can take them if the things are right, because it is the team. But why not use an established quarterback that you have that has been progressive? Why not?
We got a comment here. Wish I was there, boys. Justin Fields to the Falcons. If I'm Chicago, I buy into JF and trade my pick up another generational talent and receiver like Marvin Harrison Jr., automatic contender next year. Marco, get better, brother. We love you. Hope you're on soon. But look,
I mean that's just me, bro. That's just how I see it.
But here's the thing, guys. Too, you have stuff to see it from the other side. Like I said, You have to see. Do you trust fully if Justin Fields is the guy? That's the first question Ryan Post has to
Yeah.
ask. Second, we don't know if Caleb is going to be the guy, but what if he is the guy and we miss on it, right? It's like Alex said,
Yeah.
damn if you do, damn if you don't. It really
Mhm.
is. At the end of the day, you're going to be fucked no matter what decision you make. But that's a decision you have to make. This is a decision that's going to get you fired or keep your job.
Yep.
Now, if I the GM, what do? I probably actually still get a new, coaching staff, to be honest. No disrespect to Eberflus. Fantastic job the second half of the season. But you've also failed me 1.5 seasons or whatever it is he's been there. And I want something different, something that will actually make Justin a little more explosive, the game plan. Or maybe you know what? New OC. Because look what we saw from Lamar this year. Lamar Jackson, fucking fantastic. MVP level guy. And what happened? They got rid of Greg Roman. They got a new OC who's now in line to be a head coach somewhere else. So what if that's all Justin Fields needs?
I-
Maybe.
I-
But that's what I'm saying. Brian Poles has to make that decision.
I know you guys really don't watch a lot of Bears game, like, of course, because you guys have your own team. But if you watch the Packers game, Justin went 8 for 10 in the first 10 throws, right?
Yeah, he was
Tell
on
me
fire.
why. Tell me why that this guy did not take a single attempt pass in the third quarter.
Yeah,
The OS is crazy, dude.
bro. I saw that too, and I saw it was a lot of runs, and it was like a lot of dead staggered runs, and then you're forcing Justin Fields into like 3rd and 9 and 3rd and 12, and
Yeah.
asking him to make plays when the defense is just sitting back waiting for him to throw. Like that's the type of dumb shit I'm talking about. And then you get these wild ass comparisons that go for, and I hate to bring it into it, but race into it. But you got Lamar and Justin Fields and Dak Prescott and Kyler Murray, and you're like, oh, these guys are not throwers. They're just like not QB enough. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, but you have other guys out here that consistently get hurt, consistently throwing picks, consistently playing bad, and they don't get the same rap for it. Like Justin Fields is an established quarterback, bro. Just give that man the right OC and head coach that can believe in him and put the game plan and build it around him and let him utilize his talents. Like he showed you what he can do already. Like yes, the first season was amazing because he was running like crazy, and then the next season you come in. And then
Everybody
you hone
adjusted.
them in. Like, you pull them back. I don't want you to run. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. No, you can't do that, man. You're messing with that kid's head. Like, let him just go out and ball. It's the same thing that happened for Dak. The shit that Kellen Moore was doing was too just
Funny enough,
ABC-ish.
Funny enough, I was about to ask Jeff that. Jeff, you've been very critical about your quarterback. If you were a Chicago fan, or just what are your thoughts, Jeff? Because you're seeing a lot of this right now in time with Alex. How do you feel if this was you in your situation?
If I was in Chicago's boot, it sounds like what they want to do with Justin Fields kind of saying goodbye was like, yeah, they kind of know that they're moving on from him, right? But I do like I thought y'all I think I put Justin Fields in the top 10 this past year, 10 or 11. I think he has a lot of potential, and yeah, that team hasn't been able to have an O-line for him and nothing. But Jose does make that good point. You can move on from him if you think Caleb's a better quarterback and get him on that rookie deal. That's where it's at, right? Because if the team doesn't feel like this year or next year the team's going to be in any kind of winning position, then why pay Justin Fields all that money and keep him there, right? Yeah. Let him go if they don't think they're there yet. But if they can build for another 4 years of Caleb, that's probably what they want to do, right?
Okay,
and that's what I think they want to do.
So that. Thank you for saying that, because that's exactly my point right there. So, in my opinion, I'd rather take the risk, pay Justin Fields. We've already got an established team, set everything up, and roll, than take a risk on a rookie. What if he doesn't pan out? Now you're stuck for the next couple of years. And on top of that, you already have all the pieces, and now they're getting pissed off because they're not good.
Trey,
so
the reason you do that is because rookie contracts are not as damaging as $40 million contracts.
No, I understand that concept. I do. But again, let's play hypotheticals here, right? Let's say they get Caleb. They get rid of Justin. They get Caleb. Caleb doesn't pan out. What happens then? 4 years down the road?
Reset. Yeah, you got to reset the whole thing.
Exactly. Right now, you're already in that time where you have it ready. Why reset with a rookie quarterback?
And my thing is
that's what I'm saying. It's a 50-50.
You brought in DJ Moore, which is I think like 23, 24. So you're gonna waste 3 to 4 years of his NFL career. He's gonna be about 28. And then you got Montez Sweat, who's probably 25, 26. You're gonna waste 3 to 4 more years on here. You got Tremaine Edmonds. You're gonna waste time with him. Eddie Jackson is already old.
Brisker.
You got Brisker, who's gonna be a little bit older. It's just like, bro, to me, it's just damaging.
You're just wasting everybody's time. That's it.
Yeah,
you're just
all these trades.
That's it.
And I mean, that's that with
DJ Moore had his career year with Justin Fields.
Exactly, bro.
Which is crazy. I'm like,
DJ Moore is super explosive. So some of those plays were made by DJ Moore. Some.
Yeah.
But what were the other ones made by? Justin Fields throwing some dimes. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you're literally going to waste everybody's time by another reset by drafting a rookie. This is all my opinion. I'm just saying.
Right.
It's the thing, too, like getting a rookie contract, too, right? Jose, if Washington, just to say, right, Washington does trade that pick and Chicago gets, they already have 2 rookie contracts in this draft with the 1st and the 8th. But Washington trades that, and they trade another pick with it, the next year's pick, Washington's next year pick. So now you have 3 rookie contracts instead of 2 or 1 that you were going to have if you were going to draft Caleb Williams, which is crazy. I'm like, I don't know. It's a lot of moving pieces when it comes to this. Like,
there's definitely a lot of movement. But again, I'd rather take a risk on a quarterback that I think is getting better than a risk of not knowing.
So correction, Alex, you have 1-9, not 1-8. Just to correct that real quick.
Jose, I know you bring up the Daniel Jones situation, like how New York paid Daniel Jones.
Oh no, I didn't. I said 40 million. I didn't bring Daniel Jones' name. Hell no, I would never compare Justin Fields with Daniel Jones. That's a downgrade.
No, we're not comparing the quarterbacks. We're comparing the situation, right? Like,
okay.
Why would New York pay?
That was still stupid.
Why would New York pay Daniel Jones that much?
He hadn't proven himself. Like, that's
and the thing too, what they say, Justin Fields hasn't proven himself. Why would you give him another contract?
But he has, bro.
But I'm just saying, a lot of people have said that.
No,
right?
I know.
But it's crazy because Daniel Jones, that situation, that team didn't have a number 1 receiver. You have Saquon, but you're at the tail end of Saquon. You have that's the tail end of Saquon's like contract. You're gonna have to pay him no matter what. Yeah. And that defense was mediocre at best throughout the season. With Justin's situation now, going back to Chicago situation in New York, Chicago situation is out. The team is going up. It's trending up instead of trending down.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, they lost to the Packers, but bro, they have 7-round picks in that defense, in the Packers defense. That's how you build a team from the ground up. It's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Green Bay that. No, Aaron Rodgers never had defense. Ain't that right, Jeff?
Not good enough.
I don't know. We could talk about it. We could talk about it all day.
Yeah, we could talk about it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that's going to be brought up even more and more as closer we get to the draft. Obviously, that's 3 months from now, so no time to really talk about that now. I mean, but it's something that be brought up just a little bit. All right, so the NFL playoffs is set, guys. All teams are in. 14 teams made it. A lot of heartbreakers at the end. I don't know. What do we want to talk about, guys? Do you want to talk about the shocking upsets? The guys who are about to make it, like Trevor Lawrence, and then didn't make it at all?
Yeah, what do we talk about the downfall on some teams that we thought were gonna be there and weren't there.
Sad, bro. That's just sad.
Yeah, please save my voice. Someone take over.
I guess, Jeff, what's your
the Jags were
team?
The Jags were 8-3, right, and just fell apart. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's sad, man. The Jags, they got a lot of potential. I didn't follow them enough to know what the hell happened. It sounds like their defense couldn't stop the run, couldn't stop anything. But yeah, when they started off, I think like 0-2, and then bounced back to 8-3, and then just fell apart, And all they had to do was win it in, and yeah, it sucked that they couldn't get it done with that squad.
Yo,
Trey.
Embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing. Just
not Trey. Talk to me about not them. Who the fuck in the NFC missed it? What was the team in the NFC that just missed it?
Seahawks.
Seattle. Yeah, talk to me about Seattle.
that sucks, man. I was actually kind of rooting for Seattle this year, to be completely serious, but man, they kind of fell off, dude. They beat the Eagles, but then they ended up losing to somebody where they should have won. I don't remember who it was now.
Steelers.
Yes, I think that was it actually. And I'm just like, dude, what are y'all doing, man? Y'all have so much talent, and they're still solid on the offense and defensive side, but it's like they fell short of everything this year. So I think that's what it was. It's just inconsistency, exactly.
But I think their defense has too many holes. Like, they're young, but they don't get enough pressure up front, and then offensively, I think Pete Carroll still loves running the ball, but you got three dominant
Trying to make up for the
wideouts.
Super Bowl.
You got three dominant wideouts, man. And they don't feature them enough, dude. Like, I don't think DK gets enough targets, and Tyler Lockett's been consistent his whole career. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool, but you bring in a new weapon like JSN, and he gets featured, but
Well, and that's the crazy thing. That's what I was just about to
It's
say
like-
is everybody was projecting JSN to like kill it this year and go off.
you know,
And
but they don't put
I
the
mean,
ball
he did
in the air
okay,
enough, bro.
but
Yeah,
that
he
was
did
it.
okay, but they don't
Yeah.
put the ball in the air enough. So it's
Yeah.
just like you never know what you're going to get out of them when they come out. You know they're going to run the ball,
Which is
heavy,
crazy
but
because Gino went off last year. Why would you kind of slow him down this year? So
But
Pete
hey,
Carroll.
but that could be the same thing we were talking about earlier. You kept the guy that looked good instead of drafting someone new that could take over.
hey, it's not
Wait.
the same scenario.
Wait, yes it is. Yes it is. Because did they not have a top 5 pick?
Was Gino
wait,
a starter? Was
wait.
Gino a starter?
He wasn't started last year.
Oh, before that, was he a starter?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Justin Fields is a starter. He's been established with the team. It's not the same. Hey,
Hey,
Look
Marco.
at that guy. Is he alive?
Marco, you look like 10 times
A Make-A-Wish kid.
like skinnier. Like
no
like you look like 10 times. You really look a lot skinnier.
Yeah, bro. I lost like 15, 20 pounds.
What the
Damn.
You all right?
Now I am, dude. I almost died for a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad you're
Yeah,
back, man.
I didn't-
No, wait. Can we just establish how Alex just came in and said, "Hey, Marco, you look dead. How you doing?"
No, it's not the first thing that anybody thought. Like Marco's face looks super like slim.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I
bro.
It looks like he-
Went through it, bro. Was in the hospital for 7 days, not eating and shit. It was tough, bro. But we made it. We made it alive. Yeah, my
What did
body
you have?
basically went into like septic shock. It was crazy.
For what?
But an infection. I got an internal infection. They don't know from what. They don't know from what.
Damn, somebody
Yeah,
trying
so
to get you, dog.
Yeah, for sure. And shit was
Told you
tough.
about
But anyways,
some ratchets
I
and
wanted
Dallas.
to say a little something about the Bears situation.
Ah,
Just because Alex, that's my boy. He loves the Chicago man. And bro, I've been looking at Justin Fields lately, and so yesterday I was really bored. I've been really bored. I've been in bed, and I was like, I'm gonna look at Justin Fields, like his highlights from this year.
you couldn't find none.
Bruh,
Damn,
I might have been wrong.
he's cold.
He's cold.
That's what I'm not saying he's the greatest quarterback, but he's cold enough to
He's
get
cold.
done.
But
You know what, Alex?
he's-
They're keeping him because they changed Marco. They turned Marco. That
the
it's
YouTube
over.
videos
The
did something,
YouTube videos, it's all good highlights.
But bro, imagine if Justin had like an offensive mind, like a McVay or like Andy Reid, somebody like that behind him,
Telling you, man.
like running the offense, get someone like Marvin Harrison Jr., bro, that'd
I've
be
said
insane.
it. I've said
That's
it.
why
But
CJ. That's why CJ Stroud's thriving in Houston.
but Caleb Williams could be a guy.
Good.
He could be a
A lot of
guy.
goods.
So that's
I'm
why I
not
said
throwing, bro.
it's a magnificent shitty situation for Chicago.
James, I can't
Because
trust James. I can't trust your ass, man. You're 180 on everything.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
were.
not.
Last year, you were like, "Oh man, Caleb would have gone before all these fuckers," and now
He
you're like,
would've.
"Nah,
He
I don't want
would've.
him. I don't trust
He would have.
him."
He definitely would have. He definitely would have. I mean, he has the better arm. He has a better arm than him. But I mean, at the same time, like I said, I'm not saying the kid is gonna suck. I'm just saying whatever situation he gets thrown in is not gonna be pretty. If he goes to Washington and Eric Bieniemy is gone, he's gonna shit the bed, and then everybody's gonna say he's ass. If he goes to Chicago and the situation is still the same, they're gonna say the same thing because they're gonna have to start over again. I'm saying he has to land in the right spot to be successful. It's just not going to happen that way. If he don't get the CJ Stroud treatment and fall somewhere where they can actually use him and put him in positions to win, then I mean, hell, he's gonna. I'm telling you, people gonna flip on him and they're gonna say it was a bad situation. That's all I'm saying. The kid has a nice arm. He has a nice arm, but I'm just saying, if it's me, I'm sitting with Justin Fields. That's just me.
All right, so we can move on from the conversation because we've talked a lot about it. Marco, I'm glad you showed up. So we're about to talk about the NFL playoffs. So you just came in the right
nice.
time, so we can talk about Dolphins versus Chiefs in Arrowhead, 0-degree weather. What are your thoughts on that game, Vato?
Okay, so look, I haven't been on the pod. The Chiefs have been absolute ass this year. All right.
Say that
We
again?
have been terrible up to our standards, right?
Put the
What
mic to your
everybody
mouth.
used to, high flying offense, but this is our best defensive year we've had. So it's a different type of winning, right? The defense has been leading the charge in winning and getting things done. This last not the Bengals game previous to that, it looked like we clicked a little bit better. It looked like we clicked a little. The running game was going, you know. So going into this game is going to be stupid cold. The Dolphins are coming off 2 hard losses. They didn't get the division. You know, they're going to be coming for theirs, but they're going to be playing an Arrowhead in freezing temperatures against Patrick Mahomes and a championship team that knows how to win, that can click it on at any moment. So I'm calling it now. Chiefs are going to the AFC Championship. We're playing the Ravens. AFC Championship. And I'm calling it and I'm locking it in. We're going back, baby.
And didn't I see
And
something about the Dolphins are like 0-4 when it comes to like cold games or something like that too?
That
well,
is
they're
correct.
frauds too. They're frauds.
Yeah,
They
Tua.
can't be no one good.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Tua doesn't play good in the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and the
what I meant by
Dolphins are
Dolphins, sorry.
injured all the way around. They were one of those teams going like Philly. They just fell apart. Chubb, I mean, fucking Waddle didn't play the last game. Hill was, a little banged up. Tua's healthy, but yeah, the rest of the team is just hurt. And yeah, like it sucked for Miami, right? Because they, like if they would have been at home, they could have had like 2 home games, kind of like been in Dallas situation. They would have had a better shot of making the AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl, but they kind of fell apart. And now they're I think they're going to be one and done with the way their team, the position that their team is in. They're just hurt.
If they had just beaten the Titans 4 weeks ago, they could have secured the AFC East.
Okay, Marco. So I hate to ruin this for you,
Oh
but
my god.
if y'all win,
They're playing the Bills
I'm gonna say not
at the
if.
Bills.
I'm gonna say when y'all win, because of course
Thank
no
you.
one believes in Miami. But when y'all do win, y'all have to play the Ravens next round.
No, they don't.
No, it's
No,
Bills.
Yeah, they do.
we gotta play the Bills.
You have to remember
Bills.
it's the seeding. It depends on
The
who.
Bills will
Wait,
beat
no,
the Bills will beat the Steelers, and they're
Babas,
number 2,
Babas.
so they go to the bottom.
Babas. The
4 and
third
5
seed
is
never
the-
plays the first seed the next round.
Yeah.
4
So-
and 5 will. Oh no. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
So-
I'm wrong.
You're fired.
I'm wrong. No, I'm not
Yeah.
fired. I'm wrong.
Hey,
So you got the
James,
Texans and the Browns,
shut the fuck
right?
up.
Whoever
Yeah.
was there, and then the Chiefs and the Dolphins. So if the
But y'all gotta play
Dolphins
the
won,
Bills.
the
Y'all gotta
Dolphins would play the
Bills.
Ravens.
So Y'all
But
not,
if the
y'all
Chiefs
not,
won, they played the.
And who's the
y'all
Bills'
not, y'all not
kryptonite?
ready for the Bills.
Who's the Bills' kryptonite?
Y'all are not the Bills' kryptonite. Y'all don't have that speed
In
no
the
more.
in the playoffs, in the playoffs, they are.
Not with this shit ass team that they
Josh,
got.
Josh,
This offense is
Because what?
Josh,
cheese.
Oh,
Josh
what?
Allen,
Wait.
Josh Allen
Let
is
me
James
defend you,
Winston
Marco.
this year.
This offense is poo cheese. They are not going to go up there and kill
What
them
is
like
what
that.
is Josh Allen in the playoffs? Poochies.
He said
Poochie.
Poochie.
Bet on
They're
it. Since you on a Marco bandwagon, you bet on it with him.
What?
And we can
Yeah,
bet.
no,
I guarantee you
I'm
they go
down.
to the
You
What?
want to
Bills.
bet something?
What's up with your slander
want
right now? I've been
Yeah,
supporting the
I got the
Cowboys.
Chiefs over the Bills in the
What
second
you mean
round.
supporting? I'm supporting y'all. Y'all just ain't got no fucking offense.
Yes, we do. Just watch.
If y'all need to run the
We
ball,
have
that's
enough.
what y'all need to do. Run
Look,
the ball
our
and
defense-
use somebody else other than
we-
Travis Kelce.
We have a 90% winning percentage, something like that. If the defense can hold the other team less than 20 points, we've done most games this season. That's why we have the record we have. If our defense
That's
plays
exactly
the
what I
part,
was gonna say.
if the defense can play the part, Mahomes has to do one or two great plays, which he always does every game. Get the ball in the fucking end zone. Pacheco runs the ball. We have a chance to make the
That's
AFC
if
Championship.
y'all run the ball.
We will run the ball. We've been running the
It's
ball.
gonna be snowy and cold and shit. Yeah, they're
That's
running the
could be
ball.
that could be the same thing said for the
Shut up with
the
your poo-poo ass
Dolphins.
Cowboys.
like like if the Dolphins
I
Kansas
can't
City
wait.
Chiefs
Y'all gonna lose to Tampa.
to under 20 points.
Psych.
Miami could still beat Kansas City, but the thing is Miami is just struggling on the injury. Like they have a bunch
Yeah,
of guys
especially
injured
defensively.
defensively.
I don't see them competing with Kansas City. Kansas City, they can win this game by a field goal.
But I think Vic Fangio's just Vic Fangio's going to be like the big key there, the
And,
defensive
and
coordinator.
look at Travis. Look at Tyreek against L'Jarius Sneed. Any game they matched up in.
Yeah,
L'Jarius Sneed. If anybody has seen L'Jarius Sneed this year, he got snubbed from a Pro Bowl. That guy is a top 3 corner in this league, and he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl.
Top 3
corner in the league.
That's a little
Top
excessive.
3 corner in the league.
Not
Alex,
gonna say that.
Alex, you've been watching L'Jarius
this year.
Sneed.
Yeah, this
Alex,
year he's
he's
been one of
top
the best
3?
corners in the league.
Top 3
Right,
corner
and this season he has.
This year, yes.
Yeah, he has.
Well, you got Trayvon Diggs in
Put
there,
the
even though he
clamps
got
on his
hurt.
eye.
He's in his top two.
I have no further questions or statements.
Oh, that's right.
Y'all got it.
He thinks Bland is top 5.
Marco, did you get that one?
I didn't
Yeah,
say
I
Bland's
got
top
you.
Yeah,
5.
thank you. Thank you, Marco.
Yo,
Thank you
boo-boo
for
ass
understanding my
Cowboys.
joke.
Why you crying over there? Talking shit.
Just calling it how
Why
I
you
see it,
scared?
dog.
What? Because
I'm
you're
just
insecure? Because
calling
y'all
it how
can't
I
win
see
or
it.
what? Is that your insecurity
Hey,
coming out?
I was impressed with Dak actually doing what he said he's going to do. He got less than 10
Hey, Dak.
interceptions,
I
I
love
think.
Dak, bro. I like
Good
Dak.
job, Jeff.
You
I
love
like
that
Dak.
now? You
I
like
like
that?
Dak. I like Dak. I don't love Dak. I like Dak.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dak.
Dak Dick.
But Dak what?
Dak Dick.
He's stupid.
Just don't swallow, Vato.
Yee.
All right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. So first game on Saturday. Browns at Texans. Browns are favored by 2.5. James, who do you got?
We'll go through the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're going. We're going.
Hey,
For wild card
are
round.
we going to do that bracket or what?
I don't even know what that
Oh.
is.
Are we just doing this round or are we
It's
doing the whole
ESPN
thing?
playoff bracket. It's for fun.
We're just doing
Unless you-
this round.
Just this round.
Just this round.
Okay.
Somebody made a suggestion to put 10 on it. Let's try. Was cool.
Okay. So once again, hold on, James. NFL wild card predictions. Browns at Texans. Browns are 2.5 favorites. Who do you got, James?
I'm going Texans.
Trey?
Texans.
Jeff?
I'm rooting for the Texans, but I think Cleveland's going to do it.
Marco?
Polo.
CJ Stroud and D'Amico Ryans get it done. They win.
Alex?
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
I
I
agree.
want to go with the Browns.
I'm going with the Browns as well. That defense has been solid.
Yeah.
And Kevin Stefanski can actually Steal Coach of the Year. Could. Don't think he
But
will.
Joe
But
Flacco has not had a bad game. He
he's
could.
not a bad.
He's had some bad
Okay.
games, but
No. I'm saying bad enough to let them lose.
yeah,
He's done
you're
enough.
right.
He's done enough.
Almost.
He's
He's
done
making
enough.
he's making good plays when he needs to.
Yes, but all it takes one bad game.
Hey, Joe
All right.
Flacco practicing.
And they want to see that Cleveland Ravens matchup. Flacco
Hey,
revenge game.
I love what
That'd be
they
a good
said.
game.
They
The
said,
script is
The
perfect.
script's already written.
the script is killing it right now. I'm not gonna lie at all. Especially if the Chiefs versus the Dolphins, and then they play the Bills again,
nice.
bro. Crazy. Hey, but I
You
did
know-
like what it said.
you know
that
why we
Dale,
played- You know why we picked to play the Dolphins in England this year?
Why?
Because they didn't want Tyreek to go into Arrowhead and then boo him.
that's smart.
And then he kept talking shit.
Hey, but I
So
love
now
what
he's
it
gonna
said
have to
about
go
Joe Flacco practicing against Ray Lewis and somebody else. Y'all think he's scared of who was it? It was fucking
Ed Reed.
yeah. It was Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, and y'all think he's scared of like Diggs or something like. It was somebody like that. I was like, that's fucking great.
All right. Dolphins at Chiefs. The Chiefs are 4-point favorites. James,
That's it. Damn,
Chiefs.
Trey,
Chiefs.
Jeff,
Yeah, Casey.
Marco. Put your titty down. Alex. Alex.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was talking about mom. She came in here. She was talking to Jasmine. What was that?
Who are you picking? Dolphins or Chiefs? 4-point favorites are the Chiefs.
Oh my.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
In a snow game.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a sweep. Chiefs.
Chiefs.
All right. Starting off Sunday. Steelers.
I don't like that y'all all picked the Chiefs.
Oh, shut up. Steelers at Bills. Bills are 10-point favorites. James, who do you got?
I got Josh
Oh.
Allen.
And no TJ Watt.
10-point favorites, bro. Oh my god.
What was that, James?
I got Joshua
Y'all should say
Allen.
if they cover or not. We should say if they cover or not.
Joshua Bartholomew Allen.
That's his name?
I think so.
Those are everybody's middle name.
I don't think that's his name.
No. His middle name's Patrick. His middle name's Patrick.
Oh, for real?
I don't know why I know that, but I think that's right.
I thought you were boosting
said, I don't
Chris
know.
Marco off. That's why I was like, oh. Shit.
I'm actually now I'm Googling. Yep, it's Patrick.
Patrick Allen.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Josh
BS.
Mahomes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Josh Mahomes and Patrick Allen.
Boy,
Wait,
cracking up over
so
there.
they're both Patrick? They're brothers?
Oh,
Pats.
God.
I prefer him.
That-
They're
That's
both
hilarious.
Pats? Jeff, you're right. New England.
Who's it on, Trey?
Yeah, Trey. Steelers or
I'm
Bills?
going Bills.
Jeff?
Yeah, for sure, Bills.
Marco?
Bill.
Alex?
Honestly, this is really hard to pick. I'm not gonna lie. It really is.
Why?
If they had if they had TJ Watt, I would definitely lean the Steelers.
If.
Yeah, I don't. He's not playing, and right now, I think the Bills are just
Getting lucky.
their offense. No, their offense is too much for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I don't know, man. Mason Rudolph's on
I
the
don't
field this year.
underestimate Mike Tomlin.
I
though.
think
Mike
the
Tomlin might have
Bills.
some
Yeah,
but
that's
I don't
sleeve,
think they
though.
cover.
Mike Tomlin might have something up his sleeve, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. This game
Yeah,
might be closer than what we think.
Because you said what was the
Yeah, it is.
what was the spread?
10.
10? They don't cover.
Well, I don't think so either.
I think they cover. I think they do. That secondary's been banged up.
It
Maybe
don't matter if it's banged up. Josh
I mean-
Allen gives free picks.
that's fine. They
I'm
can
just
still
saying.
they can still lose by 20. He can throw 5 picks
Did
and
you
he
see
can still
that
lose by
second
20.
pick he threw
Bro.
in the first half?
The first pick
I
bothered
mean,
me.
he's
Oh, yeah,
not
the
wrong.
first
He
pick was
has a
bad.
valid
But
point.
the second pick was like
He ain't
4th and
lying,
2
bro.
from their 30.
He has a
4th and 2 from
semi-valid
their
point.
35.
I'm not gonna lie
He
about
just
that.
fucking gave them the ball.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Alex,
saying.
he gave him the ball,
If
Alex.
TJ Watt was playing, I probably would have picked the Steelers. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
If TJ Watt
that's
was
a-
playing, I
Mhm.
definitely would have picked the Steelers, bro.
that's just man.
Because Josh be making me mad sometimes, bro.
That's just man's.
Who?
Josh Allen.
Josh.
That's his man's. He put him what? He put him top 3.
Put him top 8. Wait,
No, he put him top 3. He put him
top
number 3, I
8.
think.
No, he
Nah,
put him
I
at
was
8.
I was the one that put him low, and y'all gave me a hard time.
Oh, who put him top 3? Somebody else did.
Alex.
Alex.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Did
that's
I?
your man. Alex.
Yes, you did.
Fan.
No, I
I thought
didn't.
No, not me. Never. I would never. Stop that.
everybody had
So
him
Jeff-
top 5.
So Jeff
Jose
basically
put
has
Tom Brady. He's not
been
even playing no more.
been right for everything.
Just been
Have you
right
noticed
about Josh Allen.
No, like slowly you look at the shit that Jeff's been saying.
Hey, one of those
some of
was
the shit's-
bullshit.
Hey, don't make me-
Some of the shit
don't
that's
make-
coming back to me.
Don't make me bring up
Nah.
Justin Herbert, all right? I'll get you all around.
No.
I'll get
The
you
D Wade, the D Wade and Kobe shit. I don't think you're ever gonna be right about that, Jeff. But
Well,
the other
that's
stuff is
already,
smart.
said.
I don't-
So you can never
I don't
be
know.
right
I didn't know if y'all talked
You
about
know,
Smush
whole episode on
Parker
Kobe's
Oh.
calling me right. I don't know if y'all heard about what Smush Parker had to say about that.
Think
That
about what
game-
you just said, Jeff.
That gave me another win.
Think about what you just said. Smush
Who?
Parker
Smush
made
Parker.
me right.
Did y'all listen to the whole interview?
I didn't listen to shit.
Interessante. Give it a listen.
What interview?
You want me to
I
listen
will
to Smush
never.
Parker?
Wait.
Smush
What
Parker.
interview?
It's
What
like this is the
interview?
Kwame Brown.
Yeah, they Kwame Brown.
Y'all
Nah,
never listen to
Smush is
Parker.
cool. Smush is cool.
Smush
He's
is
good.
ass.
He's trying to be an NBA ref.
Well, he don't need to be an NBA ref. He needs to go teach preschool or something like that. 'Cause
Nah, Smush is
he's
cool.
ass at
Who-
basketball.
It's like
Who
trying to
interviewed
listen to
him?
Gilbert Arenas' fucking podcast. Stupid.
Gilbert Arenas. Oh, I can't stand Gilbert though, but yeah,
I
y'all
can't
heard
stand
that
him or his
shit.
crew.
He was
I
talking
fuck
shit about
with
Ginobili recently. Ooh,
I
got
fuck
me
with
heated.
What was he
That,
saying?
that shit got
What
me
was he
hot,
saying?
too.
Wait.
Did.
He was
Oh,
saying
they
that
did.
Like, because Rasheed Wallace compared him to Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert Arenas was like,
he got pissed.
he basically said that Ginobili was ass without Parker and Duncan. Like,
Yeah,
he
that
was
he only
basically a 13 or
that there's
15
like
point
20
player.
something games that
Mhm.
he was the number one person and this that, and the other. I was like,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, that like if he didn't win if he wasn't on the Spurs to win all those championships, you wouldn't even know his name. That's what he said.
Basically, he
He
disrespected the
hated.
fuck out of Ginobili.
the
Oh,
But I
yeah.
still
hella
fuck.
hard,
Outside
bro.
of that, I still fuck.
What
with
did Gilbert
Arenas,
Arenas
'cause he's
do
a truth.
in the league?
Hey,
Well,
he
first
was
of
a
all, he
hooper.
played in the
Chill
Eastern
out, chill
Conference.
Chill out. He was a hooper. We're not gonna disrespect Gilbert Arenas.
What did Gilbert
no,
Arenas do?
Mr. Hibachi himself was a hooper.
Nah,
Stop
nah,
it.
nah. He's a wizard. He's acting like he did anything at all. No offense. But what are you doing averaging 27
Why is
points
it zooming
on a
into
shitty
you?
team?
Look at
In
that
the Eastern
zooming into
Conference.
you.
No.
You in the Eastern Conference, bro.
What'd you do?
You need to
What'd you do,
clip
James?
that.
You went what? You got the stupid gold ass jerseys. You didn't win shit.
Oh my God.
You're trash as
all right,
fuck.
All right, guys.
How you gonna talk
Clip
about
that
Ginobili?
Let's talk about the
Clip
Eagles
that
and
shit.
Tampa Bay. Let's talk about the Eagles
I
and
will
Tampa
talk
Bay.
shit I want with my
Wait,
kid in my
defend Gilbert
arms.
Arenas.
Hell
Defend
yeah.
him. What do you do? What do you
He
do?
was a hooper.
Jeff's
Like,
first episode
Everybody
back.
in the
look what
league's a
the fuck happened.
hooper.
Hey,
No,
Gilbert
no, no,
Arenas.
no. Stop that. Everybody in the league is not a hooper. That is not true. That is not true.
Gilbert Arenas has a lot to talk about when he was the number one option on a shitty team. But if you put Manu there, it's probably either the same shit or even better. Manu changed the fucking game. He's a Hall of Famer. He brought in the Euro step. He beat Team USA. He's a 4-time champ. He's the best six man of the year all
Preach.
time. So
Preach.
Gilbert Arenas can talk all the shit he wants.
Suck my
Him,
dick.
McCants, Brandon Jennings, all the shit. They talking, but they didn't back their shit up in the league. McCants didn't do shit. Mick did it. Mick did it. Mick did it.
Brandon was a hooper. Stop it.
Who?
Brandon Jennings was a hooper.
It wasn't
James, are you a Spurs fan? bro?
Isn't his highlight reel getting freaking dropped on the floor by everybody in the league? That's his highlight reel. Stop it, James. Stop it.
Stop
I don't
it.
wanna hear
I'm a diehard Spurs fan. Chill. Don't question my Spurs fandom. All right, Marco. I didn't say Ginobili was ass, nigga. I'm just saying we're not gonna sit here and disrespect Gilbert.
Well, you're over
Arenas and Brandon
there.
Jennings.
You're over there giving Gilbert Arenas sloppy top.
Because I play. Whoa, chill. Big pause. Big pause.
You over there
I'm just
taking your
saying,
time.
Arenas was a hooper. Hoopers know.
Yeah.
You didn't play basketball. That's why you don't understand. It's cool.
I did play
understand.
basketball, bro. I played in the
You
streets
wasn't
like
good at it.
Alex. I played in the streets like Alex.
Oh my god.
Gilbert
You wasn't good at it.
Arenas- Gilbert
What
Arenas
about
is probably the
Duncan
only
James?
player
What's up?
that put 60 on Kobe.
Who puts
We're
his
not gonna talk about that, because anybody can do that, Alex. It's cool. But
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Gilbert Arenas was one of the only few players that could fucking was able to back up with Kobe. Like he was able to go toe to toe with Kobe.
Look, it was great. When you're on a shitty organization and you can do all you want.
And you
Is
can have-
Washington
and you can have
Washington
all the
not a
touches.
shitty organization? Is
What
Washington
is
not,
Brandon Poole doing right now? What is Poole doing right now?
did I not just say Washington is a
That's where he's
shitty
at?
organization? Okay,
That's
then.
where he's at. Why
Okay,
he not
okay.
hooping?
What
Don't compare
has
Jordan
Bradley
to
Beal been good anywhere else? Has John Wall been good anywhere else? Thank
No,
you.
we're not talking about them.
No, we're talking. I said
you.
Washington.
John Wall.
We
was a
got
hooper
really
for
off
Washington.
topic for selecting the
Anyways,
fucking
we got
wild
way
card.
off topic. How do we
I'm
get
just
to
throwing
this?
that out there.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
for
what
this.
happened. Gilbert Arenas,
Bro,
dude. I feel you because when I saw that, I was heated, dog. I was heated.
James, tell me what Gilbert Arenas did anywhere else.
I don't know. I don't care where you play. I'm just
The
saying
one
He was
I
the
didn't say that.
hooper.
Get
He's a
out of here.
hooper.
He didn't do shit in
Jeff,
the
what did you
Warriors.
do to us,
He
bro?
didn't do shit in the Magic. He didn't do shit in the
James a fake
Grizzlies.
fan. James a fake fan.
Jeff, what did you do to us tonight? bro?
Thank you, Jeff. Welcome back, Jeffrey.
Fake fan.
All I asked was what
Fake
podcast
fan.
was Smush on again. I couldn't even remember. Then I brought up Gilbert Arenas. Oh, fuck that guy.
Next time I see
Dude,
Ginobili, I'm letting him know you're a
That
fake
makes
fan.
me think of this this podcast I saw. They were talking about math problems, and at the end he was like, "Who has the fucking thing?" He goes, "I don't even know the person."
No, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, it was so funny. He said
He
he
was
buys
bringing up the
something for
horse.
60, and then that's what it is. He bought a horse for 60, sold it for 70, bought it back for 80, and sold it for 90. How much money did he make? And at the end, the guy was like, "Who the fuck has the horse?" Dude, it was so funny.
So
I
great.
was dying.
All right, back to our regular scheduled program.
No shit,
Before
bro.
James ruined it.
I didn't run shit.
Oh my god.
He said Gilbert Arenas, hooper.
He's a hooper. Hoopers no.
Packers at Cowboys. Cowboys are 7.5 favorites. James?
Who?
You.
Why it start with me?
I've
We've
been doing
been
that with all the
talking
games.
about it the whole
Because you're black.
time. Oh my god.
I figured. Thought I was going last, as I usually do.
Okay, Rosa Parks, calm down.
I'm going. Malcolm X is going with the Cowboys.
Malcolm J. I'm going with the Cowboys. Oh my god.
Thanks, Cat
Dang.
Williams.
I think it's gonna be close. You know, Packers ain't a team to sleep on. Man, I want to pick the Packers, but
Please,
Cowboys
dude.
at
Oh my
Cowboys
God.
at home. Cowboys at home. I think they'll get this one. We'll see who they play next. So they'll take this one.
Marco?
Nah, Green Bay's defense is sus. They're booty cheeks. Cowboys beating them by like 2 touchdowns. That game's gonna be a wrap. Jordan Love's been playing amazing, but they're getting got.
Alex, do you believe in the franchise player, Jordan Love?
Bro, that motherfucker
Step
put
daddy.
17 points. He put 17 points on our fucking practice squad, and he's the next Hall of Famer in Green Bay, supposedly.
All right, he's good, bro. He's good.
Like for real.
Hey, respect your stepdaddy.
Look, I don't want to go back to the game, but that motherfucker threw 2 picks, and
And
lucky that our third string fucking corner was playing because he had Butterfingers in the end zone. Or else Jordan Love would have had 2 fucking picks in that game and 1 fumble. But I'm gonna go Cowboys, man. Jeff,
But
you should not fucking be a Cowboys fan if you're gonna really pick the Packers over the fucking Cowboys.
Damn.
Hey, the week after the
Yeah,
Cowboys lose,
you're the
is,
most un-Cowboys
you do not
fan
want
I've
to
ever
miss.
met. You're the most un-Cowboys fan I've ever met.
I think that's still
You're a
you,
Cowboys
that-
fan,
bro.
but
It was the whole the whole Romo Dak thing, dude. It ruined me. It ruined my fandom. I don't even like it. It just sucks.
Hey, so how are you gonna feel after they pay Dak this offseason?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what
55
happens.
55 mil a year.
Do y'all remember how mad they were mad at Dak last year?
I remember how you're mad every day about Dak.
That's a couple of days away. We're within 10 days of everybody be mad at Dak. again.
Jose,
Yes.
how many touchdowns did Dak have this year?
I believe 36.
37, 36.
He led the
37?
league. He led the league in touchdowns.
No, Josh
Did
Allen
Tony-
did, but
Did Tony Romo ever have a season like that?
Man, Romo didn't play in this soft ass league where there's
I would
no
ju-
more
I really-
quarterbacks left.
I don't.
Every
know.
quarterback got hurt
Oh
this
my
year.
gosh! Are we
I
starting?
honestly don't know. That's why I'm asking, Jose.
No.
The highest
No,
he's had-
'cause-
wait. The highest he had is 36, and that was his second year starting.
Okay.
Romo played against.
Total touchdowns.
Well, that was 36 passing.
Okay, I think Dak has more total touchdowns this year, right?
Well, he's had more before. He's had more before. He's had over 40 before.
Yeah, that was
This isn't Dak's highest year. I think like 2018 was like his highest.
Yeah, 20.
The year that he was throwing like crazy numbers because they had to play catch up.
They were playing in the easiest league.
Josh
that's
Allen
not-
leads
that's not what I
Josh
said.
Allen leads the league in touchdowns this year, right? He led the league in touchdowns and interceptions, I think.
No, I think
That's
I think Dak's in first.
Brett Favre.
Well, total touchdowns this year was Josh, but I think passing was actually Dak. This is
Who led interceptions?
2021 was Patrick Mahomes came in second, didn't he? Dak Prescott threw
he's like fourth.
37
He's like fourth or
2
fifth,
years
though.
ago.
Oh shit!
So this is the second time Dak has thrown for over 35 touchdowns in the last 3 years.
Damn, 55 mil coming his way.
The debate of Dak or Romo is fucking over. Dak is 100 times better than Romo.
Let's see what happens. His third year in a row, 12-5. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you are right because
let's see what happens.
I don't think Tony Romo had never really had that chance.
Well, actually, the only way
the
only way we're gonna be able to tell. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Why do you say he's 100 times better than Tony Romo?
Because he's proving these naysayers wrong time and time again. like as much as people want to bring him down, Tony Romo never had this kind of. Granted, he had some criticism whenever he was dating Jessica Simpson, but like the shit that he's been able to do throughout the years, like
Tony Romo had like 3 of the baddest women ever.
Tony Romo bad.
Yeah, Clarkston,
he fumbled.
Yeah, Clarkston.
He ran through Britney Spears real quick.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Damn.
He fumbled all of them.
Like he's on Sunday Night Football.
Carrie Underwood.
He
Good
had
for him.
Karen too.
Terry, he hit it.
Yes,
He was
mad
under
when
that
dropped
wood,
Karen.
huh?
I was mad when he got
He was under that
he
wood.
wood right now.
This
Girl, he
fucking
would
guy.
right now,
He
bro.
carried that wood.
Holy shit, Tony Romo, bro.
Tony Romo, dude.
The girl he's with right now looks
What a
nothing like
dog.
Carrie Underwood. But I think he's married to Jerry Jones's daughter or something like that. Or something like
He's a
somebody in the family.
dog.
Don't do
He
that
got
to
the
him.
owner's daughter.
No,
I couldn't
no
tell you
wonder-
who his wife was.
Yeah, I don't even want to bring that shit up. I'm not talking about
It's
his wife. I'm not
Yeah,
talking
Jeff.
about his wife.
No, but I'm just
Dog.
saying the reason. Now I was just asking Alex because I'm a Romo fan. Like I'm a diehard Romo fan. Romo was like my favorite Cowboys quarterback. But I will say the difference between the two is just the teams they have, bro. Like Dez Bryant has been on record saying it like over and over again. If him and Romo had this defense with the offense that they had with Romo, Dez, and DeMarco Murray, dog, like it's not even a question, bro. So
And my thing is with Romo, yeah, he did fumble that snap. But to me, he shouldn't have been the place. I mean, I know that was his job with that year because he came in that year. He should have never been holding that fucking snap. He was the starting QB at the time.
That's what I was gonna say. That's how we should distinguish.
Yep.
So on one of the field goals, they should just throw in Dak to hold, and then if he
Mhm.
does it right, it kind of makes him the better quarterback. You know what I mean? It don't make him
Hey,
better. Like that would
but-
distinguish it.
But
Jeff,
Fuck.
I'm so
Jeff-
glad he did that
Huh.
seriously.
so I wanna bring back something that you have said in like it was like a couple months ago before before
Yeah, you
December.
Mhm.
You were saying like, well, the teams past the Cowboys are never really good playing in December, and they always have like these losing numbers in December, and you were nervous about this Cowboys going into that month because thinking that they were going to lose some games. The only reason why you're nervous because your quarterback had terrible Tony Romo had terrible numbers uh when it came to like those games in December,
in
in
December.
January.
We always had a tough schedule in December
Yeah.
when we used to play the Ravens, the Steelers. Like we would just run into juggernauts in December, and yeah, we would lose. I remember.
Look, I
And
believe,
that
guys, I believe.
Dak's career, his December numbers are good.
Yeah, but what I was getting to was it was like okay after that fumble, the snap or whatever. It was never really Romo's fault they lost in the playoffs. They got whooped by Minnesota that one year. That one year with the Giants, boneheaded Wade Phillips started Marion Barber over Julio Jones, when he should have just stuck to the script and kept that going. I think we would have won that game. Giants ended up winning the Super Bowl that year. Dez caught it. Dez didn't catch it. Even before that, DeMarco Murray
10
made a
years.
big old fumble. It wasn't Romo didn't lose that game against Green Bay. You know what I mean? It wasn't his fault. These past 2 years have been on Dak. He ran on that one play ran out the clock. You got to have better time management. Yeah, you can be the coach, but like if you're going to run, you got to make sure you get the next playoff. And then last year, a lot of people were putting the blame on Dak against San Francisco.
The good thing now is that he can't really run.
He can't.
Yeah, so
He still does it.
At least you don't have to worry about it.
Bro, no.
He's not worried about
You
it.
remember the last play last year? Fucking Zeke is at center, and the only one blocking
Oh my
Dak.
god, that was terrible.
It was embarrassing. It was like a cartoon skit out there. It was embarrassing. That was horrible.
That was
And to
terrible.
end Zeke's Cowboys career on that play, I don't forget about that. That was embarrassing.
I tell you this, with
That's
the
the
Eagles
color
not
balls up
being
there.
good, y'all's biggest test is gonna be y'all are gonna get to the NFC Championship, and y'all know who y'all gonna face in the NFC Championship. Like
Mhm.
it's pretty clear like what the path is, and I think if it ends up being Cowboys and Niners, I think that's gonna be a closer game than what people think.
Of course, it
So-
was. The last game was close.
Mhm.
The last game was close.
The past two. I mean, I think we lost them 2 years in a row. Like that
Oh,
one where Dak ran out of time.
Playoff. Y'all mean
said, would you?
playoff. Y'all mean playoff, right? Because you're not
Playoff,
talking
yeah.
about
Not regular season. I'm talking
I'm
about
not
playoffs.
talking about
Okay.
the regular season game, Jose. Of course, we said the game has been close. We know we got our ass whooped. Everybody that played this game would've got
you
their
just
ass
said the
whooped.
last game that you didn't specify.
Okay.
That's why I'd be like, what?
Okay, yes, we understand the silence, sir. We lost.
But then even this year, the
No,
Cowboys.
that's bad. Yeah, that's true.
The offense is strong, but the defense is a little sus. They lost against Miami, and then had two papita games, right? Washington.
Lost to get
Survive
Bills.
Detroit.
Lost to the Bills.
They only really beat Philly. Who's the only winning team they beat? Philly, like
Detroit.
talking about the
They
Niners.
survived Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah, that Detroit game. I mean,
Let me
but that
ask
CD did fumble
Let me-
on the 1 yard line or
Sure,
whatever, that touchback. So
let me
I give
ask
him
you,
that.
James and Jeff, if Dak plays good, let's just go for the Packers game. If he plays good, and they still lose, does this still fall on Dak? Like how you were just saying, the reason why we lost back then because Wade Phillips didn't do a certain thing, like
or Dez dropped it or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna play good, but he does have his playoff nightmares. So we're gonna see if he
yeah.
reverts back to that, right? But if he plays solid and our defense loses it,
But
I mean, of
it
course,
might be, it might be different this year though, because
Yeah.
he has a Latina now.
he has an offense.
My thing
He has
is
a
this,
Latina.
man.
He has a
My
Latina
thing
now.
is this: there's truly no excuses. I mean, as a quarterback in the league, you hold the blame regardless. A lot of times you're going all quarterbacks hold the blame. They don't never point to the wide receiver. They don't never point to the running backs. Seldomly it's on the defense, but it's always going to be the quarterback. It's the head of the team, bro. I'm saying with that, last year in the playoffs, you laid the egg, you wet the bed, you didn't perform well, you missed reads, you overthrew shots, you just didn't perform. The year before that, the same thing. We had to move the ball. The ball was moving. The offense was stagnant. And it's the same opponent, so you gotta be used to the tendencies. You should be able to see through that. We played the same team twice. That's why I'm saying that. I'm critical of him, but I also love him as our quarterback. That's just that. The same way I was with Romo. Romo just didn't have a defense to give him the ball back as much as Dak does. That's why I'm saying that. And Dak just has to move the ball when it's time. Not when we're down 14, not when we're down 10, not when we're down 21. and you're slinging that motherfucker everywhere. No, come off the gate and put your foot on their neck. Like, that's why I'm glad he said what he said at the beginning of the season. I'm not throwing 10 interceptions. And he come out here, he's efficient, he's proved it, he's showing it, he's making reads. The only thing is I need him to do is show up when there's another team on the side of the field that is just as good. That's why I'm mad that we lost to Miami. That's why I'm mad that we lost to Buffalo. Those are top 10 teams. Those are juggernaut teams in this NFL. You have to shit on them. Not Washington, not fucking the like these other Rudy Poo teams, bro. Like, just come out and perform against a team that is just as good as you. Don't play down to your opponent. That's all I'm asking from them. That's it.
Yeah.
I picked the Cowboys, by the way. I haven't gone yet.
So Cowboys all the way around.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Rams and Lions.
That's the main event for Sunday.
That was a hard one.
Rams at Lions. Lions are 3-point favorite. James, my naysayer, go.
Rams.
Hey, how bad was Sam Laporta hurt?
He might not play.
Fuck.
Really, I didn't think it was that bad.
I heard that it was bad because they were blaming him for playing him.
I'm telling you, they need him.
Mhm.
Stafford is finna have a field day with that goddamn defense. I'm sorry.
Damn,
I'm going to
Laporta.
Detroit.
He has he, as quoted by Dan Campbell, he has an outside shot of playing. He ain't playing.
Wow.
I'm going to Detroit.
That's big though. Damn. Yeah, I want to go Detroit just because like it's their year. They won the division. But damn,
what's
then
the
you do
spread?
something like that.
Hmm?
And the Rams been playing strong. They're good. Fuck. I think with that injury, damn, I really gonna do this.
But the Rams got a Poochie defense too, dog.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm going Lions.
They're both their defense. Man. I mean,
going
some
Rams,
games
dog.
Detroit plays strong, and then sometimes they suck, right? They're deep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know.
they're
They
not
got a home
consistent.
game too,
Mhm.
that's one of the biggest reasons I'm going Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit's gonna be rocking, dude.
so hey, I'm
It's
going
really
Matthew
loud.
Stafford for spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
They won their first division in
I'm
30
standing on
something years,
this.
right?
It's-
Something like
yeah,
that.
something crazy.
Like,
How did
that,
DK
that
do it?
is gonna be stupid, bro.
All right, Trey talked me into it. Give me
That's
Detroit.
the reason I'm going Detroit.
In,
just to
in
clear it up.
total defense, Lions and Rams are ranked right next to each other. Lions just a little bit ahead of the Rams. For me, I'm gonna say my prediction. It's the quarterback who I'm gonna trust. That's Matthew Stafford. Back home, homecoming
My naysayer.
to Detroit. What a better way to put a fucking nail in that coffin.
I'm trying to
And
tell
You
you.
know, I get that.
He going
but
for
That's
I'm
gonna be a
going
good
the
game.
exact opposite because I think
Gonna
Detroit
drop
is
like
not going to let
400
him come in and do things that he wants to do.
Oh, I think they will because there's a fan group that's trying to prevent Stafford jerseys, Lions Stafford jerseys, from being allowed in the arena.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So,
Damn.
What?
How you do that?
and the Lions are so cocky that out of all the playoff games going on this weekend, they are the highest priced ones.
Oh, dude, I saw that. That was crazy.
You
He said like the cheapest one was like $600 or something like that.
That's disrespectful.
y'all are
dog.
too arrogant. Y'all haven't done shit in 30 years to earn that
is
shit. So,
disrespectful, bro.
Rams
I
all
wouldn't
the
even
way.
want- I'll watch that shit at home. They're gonna lose anyway, just for that. You ain't been there in 20 damn years and you gonna up the price. Boy, them tickets should be free.
You've never won a division in 30 years, bro. Like most
I
of us weren't even born.
would have let the city in. Boy, I would have been like, come, boy. Man.
Marco, what you got?
I got the Rams. Matt Stafford, gonna just fucking stab Jared Goff in the fucking heart and make all those Detroit fans cry. I'm
Alex?
gonna fucking love every second of those frauds losing. Fucking frauds. I hate
I'm
them.
a-
Why you hate
I-
Detroit so much?
His coworker.
My coworker.
What happened?
My coworker made me hate the Detroit Lions.
Okay. I mean,
Oh, they're
Because
ugly.
they beat the
They
Chiefs.
beat you.
Chiefs?
They beat the Chiefs.
They're hard. Yes. First game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Stupid
forgot
ass
about
fucking
that.
Lions.
what the
I
fuck?
forgot about
Y'all
that.
lost to them.
That's
Damn.
why that
I
first
did
game.
forget about that. Yeah.
Y'all look like us playing the Bills. They fucking
For
pounded the
real.
shit
That's
out
what
of
I'm
y'all.
saying. So, yeah. Fuck the Lions. Give me the Rams all day.
bro.
Matthew Stafford about to drop
Wait.
14.
Did you just compare your game to the Bills to that? That was
Yeah.
a 1-point game without Chris Jones and Travis Kelce. What the fuck is your
I'm talking about
excuse?
I'm talking about the run game. I'm not talking about the overall game. I'm talking about the run game. Chill, trying to fact check everything, Jose.
Chill.
You know, sorry ass Patriots. Just 'cause y'all
Chill's
got
on it.
fucking, you know,
Jose is on it,
yeah,
man.
You got no future. You have
Just 'cause
that.
y'all got fucking Tom Brady. Shit. Lucky fuckers.
Just jealous.
In
If Jerry Jones didn't fuck up, we
the-
would have been fucking
in the
great
softest
too.
division for 20 years.
Nah, Jerry Curse y'all bitch asses. That's why y'all
Yeah.
where you are
Softest
today.
division 20 years.
That's why we're gonna win this year because Jerry Jones brought him back. Shit.
Trying to break the curse.
Nah, I was kidding. That whole thing with Edelman and
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith, yeah, when he came out and
I
said
love
that.
it. I love it on the
I
pod.
loved
He
it.
was on the he was
I
on
loved
Funky
it too.
Friday with
But Tom Brady, yeah, you
Cam
you
Newton.
that.
That shit was funny, bro.
Can't be saying shit.
Edelman was a dog for that. That was hilarious.
So I just watched the documentary on Edelman recently. It's pretty cool. Anyways, continue.
Alex,
Good to know.
thanks, career point.
I'm gonna go with Detroit. I think
What
they
the
unlocked
fuck?
they unlocked Gibbs.
Oh my gosh, Alex,
They
you're the
really
last
have.
person I thought that would pick Detroit.
Wait.
bro.
You know what? And the Rams unlocked Puka and Kyron Williams.
No,
That's
but
what
the
I'm
thing
like,
Yeah, they're legit.
The thing-
legit.
the
Alex,
thing is too is like, dude, they've been playing like it all year long, and Gibbs came out late, and now you have two running backs. You know, you could have Gibbs in the slot, have David Montgomery in the backfield, and then sometimes they line up in Wildcat too. It's pretty cool.
all the shit they
Alex.
talked about the Bears.
Alex. They still got Jared Goff as the quarterback. And
Exactly.
he has to perform.
Wait, it's a revenge game
He has
for
to be
both
a
quarterbacks.
game,
Yeah,
It's a revenge game for both quarterbacks.
Say it, Alex. Say it. He has to be a what?
just a game manager.
And who's gonna win this battle? A game manager or a game changer?
I don't know because honestly,
bet
that
not.
Rams
Bro, I
defense.
can't believe you
if-
picked
Oh, I thought he was
Detroit,
for the
bro.
top man.
If Aaron Donald, if Aaron Donald can't get past that brick wall of Detroit Lions offense, it's gonna. They really have.
Top three line.
Who have we ever seen stop Aaron Donald?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something too. Experience is a
Well,
big
the
thing
Patriots,
too. They've never been there. Experience is a big thing too.
So
You gotta
same thing could be said with the Texans. Experience matters. Joe Flacco's.
It does
years
matter. No, 100%. It
experience?
does matter. I think that's gonna be a
So-
close game. But
I'm just,
Now,
I'm
this-
just taking off my cough drops right now. It's all good. Don't worry.
yeah, you choke on those cup drops.
Dying.
Bro, I don't know, man. I think
Damn,
the
Alex,
Rams
you
are too-
disappointed me, bro. I thought you were gonna go full on Rams. Damn.
Why don't you say Trey disappointed you? He picked him too.
I don't care about Trey. I was gonna-
Hey, that is your pick 'em champ.
Trey's
all
already
right?
been through a
You better
lot this
follow his
season.
suit.
Trey's been through a lot
That
this
is true.
season, okay? Trey's been through a lot.
Hey, don't pick on Trey like that because he might be
He's
a
been on a
picking champ, but he owes some bets.
He's been on a roller coaster. He's been on a roller coaster ride.
In the end, he actually lost more than he
one
won.
of those is bullshit.
Hey,
One
let's
of
ride.
those is bullshit.
It's not
That's
his
fucked-
fault, though.
that's fucked
that
up.
trade should be Nolan Void. That trade should be Nolan Void. He didn't play the whole season. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's not his fault.
Yeah, stand up for your rights, Trey. Use your skin.
There's no point, bro. There's no point.
And on business.
Hey, we're not white guys in politics. We're brown people hosting a podcast. Ain't shit gonna fly here.
These are the bets I made this year, and I'll say them won or lost. So I lost apparently to Jeff for Russ losing.
Apparently.
Apparently.
I call bullshit, but again, whatever. That's why
How
I said weeks
do you
ago.
call bullshit?
Yeah,
What
yeah, yeah, yeah.
did I do to you?
I was gonna squash it with Jeff and just we go together, but whatever. It's all good. So that's an L on that one. Garrett Wilson being top
Wait.
one.
Wait, can I interrupt you real quick? Yeah, you actually, if y'all had called the bet off right there, you would have won.
But I was gonna call it off in general, saying like,
Just cut it. Yeah,
yeah.
like it kind of messes. Yeah,
yeah, but it's all
I
good.
thought them benching him would help you because then he can't throw any more picks or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't think it was.
So
His
I lost that
QBR
one.
was actually really good.
Jared Wilson, top 10. Obviously, that took a massive
That
L.
shouldn't have counted either. He lost his quarterback, but
Oh,
that's
shut the
just
fuck!
me.
Did he play all year?
He didn't have his
Barely.
Did he, play, did he have a
Zach
quarterback?
Wilson.
Did he have a quarterback?
Um,
Okay.
I bet
Like
Alex.
three of us
Hey,
started for the Jets this
hey,
year, and that's
James,
what he had
James.
for his fault.
James.
I bet Alex
James.
double or nothing on Denver and Chicago. I won that one.
Jose's on your ass.
I
Jose's on
lost.
your ass today, bro.
He always is because I'm black, bro. That's
I
the
lost
truth I
to
go in
Jose,
here.
Alex, and Jeff about the Vikings beating
Hey.
the Eagles,
Because I treat him with equal
That
rights.
was early.
I treat him the same way I treat all my babies.
and then
I thought you were gonna say something else.
I beat Marco with
All my
Detroit beating
niggas.
KC.
Oh, that first game.
You want me to say it?
They're just clowning.
Wait, Trey's talking about his bets that he lost. Wait, hold up.
I'm listening. We're listening.
Go ahead, Trey.
He's
Oh,
done.
The last two were me losing to Jose, Alex, and Jeff. Vikings beat Eagles, and then Marco, I won Detroit beating KC.
Bullshit.
Damn.
So all in all, I lost a little bit, but nothing too crazy.
Yep.
Hey, and that Spurs one's a win-win. We get to go to a game. You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, I won my other Pick'ems league, which is
We
like
should all go to the game. We should go to the game.
I think it's like $325.
Hey, we should go
On
to the game.
what? What was
On
it?
the Pick'ems league that I play, like for real, I won
Oh,
like
okay.
$325.
Damn. You had a good year.
Yeah,
Hey,
On
what
the
game are we
pick 'em.
going to?
dude, I wanted to go to the fucking Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
the other day.
If I wasn't sick.
Dude. Did I call it or did I call it? I said I want to go. to
That was a good one.
Great game, bro. Fuck.
I want to go to the next Chet versus Wemby game.
That'd be a good one.
Because that could be good.
Let's all try and go, and I'll just pay for Jeff.
Yeah, pay for Jeff, all his
All right.
drinks. the
So Trey,
popcorn.
going back to your bet
nachos.
with Jeff.
Yeah.
So, as you know, guys, they made a bet, and we ranked them between passing yards, passing completion, passing touchdowns, and QBR.
Damn.
So, number one was Dak for the year out of all those numbers. Number two was Purdy. Number three was Tua.
Wow.
Number four was Josh Allen. Number five was Jared Goff. Number six was Mahomes. Number
Some
seven,
shoulders.
number seven was Lamar. Number eight was actually Derek Carr.
What?
Okay. Okay. That right there should avoid the fucking pit. Yeah, exactly. Continue. The fuck out of here.
Wait, who was that? Who was that?
That,
Derek Carr.
that right there should make that
Oh,
entire.
wait. Derek Carr
Raiders go.
and Jordan Love tied for eighth. I'm sorry. Both of them.
Both of those
Wow.
should null and void that
Hey.
entire fucking thing.
Oh, we can't do that because y'all agreed
Leave
to
Derek
that
Carr
No,
before.
I agree.
bro.
I'm just
Leave
saying.
Derek Carr alone.
Fuck
He
out of here.
said that card go.
Were you making fun of him at the beginning of the year?
Make fun of him all the time.
Leave
You
Derek
make fun
Carr
of him all
alone.
the time.
Marco, what is this illness you had? You like had a switch on 180, and all of a sudden you love these guys that you hated last year.
I met Jesus.
Who was number 10? I'm dying over here. Who's 10?
Oh, Zach Wilson.
I wouldn't doubt that shit.
Number 10 was a tie between Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts.
Wow, damn.
Hey,
Damn.
Baker had a good year though, so I'm not.
Hey,
front
Baker
running.
was balling.
Baker had a
I,
good year.
I flicked them off. I flicked off Baker, and he flicked me back off. So it's all right. We had a good exchange.
Your bag off?
No, we flicked each other off. Me and Baker.
Oh, you said he flicked your
Yeah.
bag off.
Why'd you flick off Baker Mayfield?
Because fuck you.
You're saying horns down. That's why.
Oh, okay.
It was at the Pat McAfee show, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was there, and then he called the guy next to me that was fat as hell. Said, go eat some fucking funnel cakes. That's what he told him. That's a true story.
What the fuck, dude?
Baker
Baker
Mayfield
said you go
told the
eat
guy
funnel
next to me to shut the fuck up and go eat funnel cakes. That shit
That's
was
awesome.
hilarious.
This is the same guy that did this in a college game. Like, what do you
Yeah,
expect?
That's
that guy's
awesome.
hilarious. The guy's
He is
hilarious.
funny. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
gained a lot of respect for him that day. Hilarious.
I like it.
Matthew
Still-
Stafford
still
came in at
pussy.
12.
All right.
Stafford at 12.
Damn, Russ was like 28.
And, hold on. And
He's
tied
good.
with him was Kirk Cousins.
Wow.
The GOAT.
That's your QB. Trey.
Oh, Kirk Cobain's.
That's your QB.
Number
Dude.
14.
Go ahead. Go
Number
ahead.
14 was Trevor. And then number
Trevor
15.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
He was
That's
hurt
a
all
damn
year.
shame.
He was hurt all year. Poor guy.
Number 15 was Justin Herbert. And number 16 was CJ Stroud. And number 17, Russ.
Damn. So
Low
close.
key though, think about it.
I'm
If
surprised
Kirk
CJ's
didn't
that
get
low.
hurt, how do y'all think he would have done the rest of the year?
With
Honestly,
who?
If who?
Kirk. If Kirk didn't get hurt,
Oh yeah.
They would have been ass.
It would have been a different season for a lot of people.
dude, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
They
They
said
would've
he
had the
might
same
take a
type of
hometown
season.
discount to stay.
That's what I
They
heard,
would have had the same type of season like they do every year.
bro. But
They
if he's in
go,
the
they go
top,
11-5. They go 11-5. Go to the first round, second round of the playoffs, and get fucking kicked out.
you know what?
No.
You're starting to get like
Fucking-
Jose, where y'all got some rings and y'all think y'all the shit now, bro. Y'all need to chill out. Like, chill the fuck out.
bro.
I don't know about that,
Bro.
but Jose got more than some rings. Okay, like, they got more than some.
For real, that
You know
fool
what
got
I
a
mean.
whole
Chiefs
fucking
got
cabinet.
some rings.
He got a
but
whole
Are we-
all his fingers.
Are we-
this is
Are we talking about? Are we talking about world champions like before Super Bowls? Because the Bears have 8. I don't know if that counts.
Oh my
No,
god.
we're not talking about the 1600s. I'm sorry, Alex.
I mean, you want to talk about?
We're not
Back
talking
to
about
trophies.
prehistoric times. We're
Are
not
y'all
talking about prehistoric
talking about
times.
middle school wins? Because that's us. Okay,
We're not talking about all the players are drafted.
Guys,
We're not talking about where the quarterback was smoking cigarettes in his fucking helmet. Get the fuck out of here.
So
Oh
Kansas City's first Super Bowl doesn't count.
we're not talking about world championships before the Civil War. Alex, calm down.
Golly. I'm not gonna say that because ours is kind of historic too. So
The only reason I knew about the Bears when I was younger was because of Mike Ditka came out on Kicking and Screaming. You seen that movie, Alex? You seen Kicking and Screaming? Go movie.
I thought you were talking about that.
That's like every Mexican's fucking like white
Yeah, white movie. Yeah,
version of soccer.
go movie.
It's funny, dude.
Iconic movie right there.
Will Ferrell's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Chris Farley when he was like a SNL skit. Whenever like
Oh,
it's not 1966 when he started having a heart attack and shit.
Yeah, Trey. Overall, I think in the bet, I think because Russ was 19th in passing yards and 21st in QBR,
you lost.
he just didn't have a chance because he was basically top 12 in the other two categories.
Yeah. So
And dude, that dude had some fourth quarters. I'd be like, damn, Russ having a shitty game, and then just go crazy in the fourth. I'm like, what the? I was like, I'm gonna lose this bet. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Cortland Sutton.
Too bad he
was
couldn't
the
have
answer
two
right
more.
there.
Too bad he couldn't have two more fourth quarters.
Do you know who was the worst quarterback out of this qualifying list? Kenny Pickett.
Hey, where's Fields on that list?
Fields
Fields
is
is pretty
25.
low.
25.
In QBR and completions, he's pretty low.
Yeah, he's 25.
Damn, bro.
Out of the 30 people that
Never mind. Trade
qualified,
him.
Oh my god.
hey, on this bet, he did worse than Ritter
No.
Damn.
shit.
Oh shit.
and Bryce
bad.
Young. And Bryce Young.
Oh,
Oh
That's really
shit. That's bad, dude.
And Dobbs.
Never mind. Fucking draft Caleb Williams right now, bro.
Talk about Russ.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking
he's
about, I'm talking about Fields.
Yeah.
Oh, how many games did Dobbs play?
Like 12.
Yeah, he played a good chunk.
I can't believe they bitched him for that white boy.
I can't believe they traded him.
Well,
Where's he at now?
No.
He went to Minnesota.
Minnesota.
No,
oh.
but they had to. Kyler did
Jeff,
good
where the
enough.
hell you been?
No, I thought he meant traded from Minnesota. I
No,
know he
no,
went to
no, no,
Minnesota.
no.
Wait, what pick does Arizona have this year?
Wasn't he on 3 teams this year?
Four.
4?
Dobbs was on 4?
No.
No, I'm saying Arizona has the 4th pick.
He
this year.
started the year off with the Jags, and then I think he got picked up
Off season.
by.
He's talking about off season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he didn't start the year with the Jags. But yeah, okay.
He started with them, and I forgot where he went after that. Then he went to Arizona, and they got traded. I think with the Browns. I think he went from Jags to the
Yeah.
Browns.
Because I know the Browns needed a
Those are the
QB,
Browns. Those are
Yeah.
Browns.
and they were like, "Damn, they dropped Dobbs, right? Like they could have used
Because
him
at
right
one
now."
point in time, I think Jacksonville had all 4 of the backups that started this year, which was they had Dobbs, Gardner Minshew, who else was it? Back up. I forgot who the other one was, or the other 2 was, but That was
So
crazy.
he actually started with the Titans and then went to the Browns, then Cardinals, and Vikings.
There you go.
Damn.
Because he almost beat the Cowboys.
By the way, guys, before we close out the show, because we're definitely not gonna do the extra stuff that I talked about earlier.
Let's do the blind rankings.
Let's
Hey,
do Kyle.
wait,
No. Murray.
Hold on.
The blind rankings is always fun.
We haven't even
man.
finished the freaking predictions.
Touche.
Oh yeah, we
Mhm.
haven't. We haven't. Go quick.
Eagles.
Eagles
Tampa.
at
Tampa.
Eagles are 3-point favorites. James.
Tampa.
I'm saying Tampa, but I'm saying Tampa, but I want the Philadelphia win. So I'm going Philly.
Trey.
Tampa.
Jeff.
Yeah, I think Philly fell apart. Tampa.
Marco.
Funnel cakes.
Bucks.
Going Bucks.
All right.
Come on, Jose.
Eagles.
There
Eagles.
you
I'm
go.
gonna go Eagles.
Fly,
There you
I don't like
Eagles,
it. I don't like
fly.
it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like the pick, but
Fuck
I also-
Sirianni. I'm glad he's having a terrible end to the season. I hope he fucking retires for the rest of his life.
you do realize the Chiefs have had like the same season, right?
No,
Like they're literally the Eagles fucking West.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
All right. They're the same team. Good job.
They're not
All
the
right.
same.
All right.
Sirianni.
Rumors are up. Dejounte
Fuck, here we
Murray.
go.
Dejounte Murray is about to be on the move. Atlanta don't want him no more, or he don't want to be in Atlanta. Don't know for sure what the fuck's going on.
Surprise.
But rumor is the San Antonio Spurs might want their old starting point guard all-star back. What are your thoughts? I need some
Can I go
water.
first?
Go
Can
for
I go first?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not a Spurs fan. I don't know why the fuck we're talking about a 5 and like I don't know how much team. I don't know how many losses they have.
Like 29.
Hey, who we
Yeah.
been? Shut your mouth.
What's Chicago?
They've been in. They're actually they turned it around surprisingly. I don't like Murray, man. I know Jose, you put F all these San Antonio Murray haters or whatever. I'm not a Spurs fan, but I don't like that motherfucker at all. I never thought he was that good, honestly. I never really thought I never even heard of him. I was watching Spurs game. I never even thought his game was that good. And to me, I don't think it would be worth it to bring that kind of guy back into the locker room after what he said about the San Antonio organization when you already have a rising star in Wemby. Granted, I don't even think the players in the locker room even like Wemby by like fucking by that how they're playing. Like they don't even give him the fucking ball. I think what's the name? Who said it? Somebody said it at the beginning of the year.
Trey said Jeremy
Trey.
Sohan.
Bro, it looks like none of them fucking actually really like buy into him in the locker room. I don't know if it's his demeanor in the locker room. We don't know, right? Because we're not in the fucking locker room, but the way they're playing and stuff, and they don't feed him the ball. There was one meme, or video where he's cutting to the basket and he basically dunks out here out of frustration because they didn't give him the ball. I don't know, man. I told you guys at the beginning of the year it would be surprising if the Spurs win 30 games for me. I think I picked them at 30 games, but it's really hard to do, man, being a number one pick and having that much weight on your back. I don't know.
I'm crying for the Spurs right now.
What did you do to my nephew,
Yeah, he's
Alex?
making that kid cry with his
Crying for
take.
the Spurs right now,
Yeah.
bro.
He's crying because he knows his dad
No,
was
Ninja
right
Turtles.
he knows his dad was right about the Spurs. Like I said, man, I don't have this crazy
He's
timetable
crying
where
because
people are
Justin
like
Fields is leaving.
that too. I don't have this crazy timetable where like a lot of the Spurs fans that I've maybe not you guys, but a lot of people that I heard like, oh, the Spurs are going to be good within 1 or 2 years. I'm like, bro, they need to build that fucking team around Wemby first. Like I told you, like one team that I always use Derrick Rose because he was the number 1 draft pick. He took the Bulls to the playoffs the very next year, and won 7 games with the Boston Celtics. But one thing's different though because Chicago won 41 games the year before, and and missed the playoffs by 1 game. So Derrick Rose came into a situation where he had Ben Gordon, Kirk Heinrich, a young Joakim Noah, and Luol Deng. Wemby's coming into a situation where you don't have no veterans like that at all. So it's a shitty situation for Wemby, and I don't like the move they're bringing Murray. I think they should just bring get more draft picks and bring more young talent around him.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I guess I'll go. Yeah, like I know the Murray had a falling out with Spurs fans and shit, saying some dumbass shit. They all say some dumbass shit, but I think he found out the grass wasn't greener over there in Atlanta. And I know other teams want him. I know LA wants him, and I don't think Spurs are the top landing spot for him to come back. But let's just say, like, the Spurs obviously need a point guard. You know what I mean? And I don't really see a lot out there. Trey Jones is serviceable, and if we could bring back Dejounte back and have Trey as a backup, that's leading to the right direction of where we need to be. Dejounte does have a good relationship with Vassell and Johnson, so that could be a little way to get him back. I don't know, like, you know, if Atlanta's gonna want all their picks back or what, but we do have a lot of fucking picks, right? And we do need to get Wemby some help, and that would be definitely a right foot in the right direction to get him Murray, who is an experienced point guard. And I know he ain't the best, but he has that corner three, he has that straightaway three, he can handle the ball like hell, he can drive the lane, and he does have some vision. And like, yeah, that whole Atlanta, him and Trey Young, it was you know, it was almost like the same player, but of course Trey can shoot, right? But I just never understood that. But I think this is actually a real good fit for DeJounte. Because you know he could score, but he's not a score first guy. And we have Vassell, we have some guys that can score. We need some point guard ability. We need. I wouldn't mind keep getting him back, bringing him back, even though what he said.
Anyone?
So I think if the way he left wouldn't have been as bad, I'd be okay with it. I think the way he left is what's really rubbing me the wrong way, because he left with a bad attitude, and then he started popping off and being stupid and this, that, and the other. And I think that's what pissed me off. All the bullshit that he's talked about the Spurs and the Spurs organization and Pop and all the podcasts that he did, you know what I mean? That's where I'm hesitant. Why would you want him back? He seems like a cancer to that. I could be totally wrong. He could come back and be good and everything like that, but I just don't see it.
Next.
Marco?
I think he was under the influence of Steven Jackson when he was on that podcast to want to like match his energy on that podcast and like want to talk shit and stuff. I didn't think it was right, but at the end of the day, this is a business, and we need to start taking some steps in the right direction. Even if you do get DeJounte back, you can probably leverage him later if it doesn't work out for something better, or maybe not necessarily better, but just leverage him out for something else if it doesn't work out. But anything at this point would be better than what we have right now, especially at the point guard position, which is, like Jeff said, and y'all been saying, is our weakness. So someone that knows the system, someone that knows the organization, someone that can come in and it has been in the league for a little while now. I think he's probably been in the league 6-7 years now. I think
It's 7.
seven
It's actually like his 8th year, but he missed a whole year because of ACL.
because of his ACL. Yeah, so he is a vet technically in the league, and he could provide some leadership on that team if he does have those qualities. Which who even knows? So I think it's better than worse. You know, I think it would be good, better than not having him. You know, so that's my take.
Real quick, James, before you go, Alex, your little brother, decided to put Spurs trash on Instagram. Fuck you, Nacho. Love you though, but fuck you.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah.
He's going to the game this week, or this next week, the Bulls and Spurs game. His
Nice.
girlfriend's a big Spurs fan, and he bought her a Wemby jersey, so he's excited to go watch the Spurs. And
Good.
I told him the Spurs are due against the Bulls, though they really are, because the Bulls beat them twice already, and Spurs are due to the Bulls.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Maybe-
16 and 21. Y'all aren't much better.
We got
Yeah,
5 wins. They could win 30 losses, bro. We're not doing shit.
yeah. I was about to say, Marco. I don't know.
No, we're bad, bro. We're pretty bad, fucking bad.
All right, go ahead, James.
Um, I mean, just to allude to what everybody else said, like, yeah, we do need him. I mean, and a lot of people, it's just like a bad breakup, bro. You break up with a girl, you get around your boys, you always say how trash she was and what she didn't do, but in reality, if she took your ass back, you going back. So I just look at it like, yeah, he did say some stuff. And I mean, he couldn't have been wrong about some stuff. You know what I mean? Steven Jackson was still part of the organization for a long time after he left. He still got ties. He still got hella respect for Pop. But it's just, you know, the Spurs are they're I mean, they're not the same, Jose, before you try to correct me, but they are like a mirror image of what the Patriots are to the NFL as far as how they run their organization. It's really a culture. You have to be able to buy in, and everybody has the same takeaway. You might not believe in what Pop is doing, but it also has its rewards when you see it, you know, taken care of on the floor, because you have players like DeMar DeRozan that speaks highly of Popovich in his leaving, even though he was traded. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen the one with LaMarcus Aldridge where he was speaking about what happened with Kawhi. It was just like, it's some stuff I can't say, and it's some stuff I can say. Why? Because he is still part of the organization and the involvement of helping Wemby blossom. So, you know what I mean? Whatever was said, but the fact never changes that our team does need help. And one thing we are lacking is veteran leadership. So you do need somebody like Dejounte Murray in that locker room who can speak when Pop isn't speaking. That guy that can be a coach on the floor. That guy that can pull you aside and be like, hey, you're seeing this, but also look at this. You need somebody like that. Not saying he can be a part of us for the long run, but right now it's needed. So I take him back in a heartbeat, because the West is wide open. The Warriors are not playing well. Ja Morant just went down for the season. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many teams that you really have to deal with that are scary in the West, because I think it's really up for grabs. So, I mean, either we can go get them or we can just sit on those picks and see what the future holds. But in my opinion, I would take him in a heartbeat.
So I've said this before, James. You don't have to worry about me thinking the Spurs are not like the Patriots right now. I've said it before. They are exactly the same. They've been like this since Tom Brady left, since Tim Duncan left. It's the same story. So I know it. Now, I get it. DeJounte Murray, people rubbed people the wrong way on his way out with some comments on Twitter. And then when he went on the All the Smoke pod, look, what I took from it, he shared his story. He told his truth. He told you his experiences. He didn't tell you that the place was bad. He didn't tell you Pop was a bad coach. He didn't tell you the players, his teammates, were bad players. What he told you was that that's not the culture he was raised in. So the culture that he was being brought up as a new Spurs player, as a new young guy, that wasn't what he's accustomed to. So it was all different. It was like being deployed out to freaking war. He doesn't know that shit. That's not what he signed up for. He signed up to hoop. That's what him, Steven Jackson, Kawhi Leonard, those guys that are like seem like almost anti-Spur. That's how they feel. They just wanted to hoop. Now, did he learn a lot from it? Yes. And he was actually very thankful for it. And that's what I hate sometimes about some clips on Twitter. Because if you don't watch the whole interview, and I'm not saying y'all didn't, but if you don't watch the whole interview, you don't see how thankful he actually was to the Spurs organization for helping him grow, for being a better man, for being a father to his daughter, for possibly making him in a better position to have a relationship with a father he didn't have at the time, which he now has a relationship with.
You gotta watch the whole interview, man.
So,
not just the clips.
So a lot of those things that people really want to talk about the negatives and stuff, it's easy to uphold. But DeJounte Murray is actually very grateful and thankful for his time. If he claps back at fans, so be it. Those fans are being disrespectful first in the first place. If you're really looking at the comments, those comments are going at him dirty for no reason. So he claps back and says, okay, well then the Spurs are not going to be good for about 15 years, the way it's run. Dude, okay, it's not the mature response, But
None.
whatever. It's Twitter. There's nothing mature about it. Literally, I just said it. F the haters, bring him back. That wasn't a mature freaking post by me, but that's how I felt. But that's what I'm saying. Dejounte Murray, a great two-way player. He knows the system. He has relationship with players on the team. We have one point guard. His name is Trey Jones. We tried to do something with Jeremy Sohan. Failure. So why not bring him back? He's already locked up on an extension. He's not exactly like he knows he's not going to be the number one. It's Wemby. So what if we bring him in? Him and Wemby are the best combo ever. We make it into a play-in, and we actually do something. Like we're not doing shit right now. So that's just me.
One
Anything's
thing
better.
I think if you're willing to bring him back, or will you guys be willing to bring Kawhi back?
Yeah, I would.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
that's.
I would.
I'm not saying,
I would.
but Kawhi left in a quiet matter, right? And Murray.
Nah, that wasn't.
No,
that
it was
wasn't
not quiet. And
No,
that,
like he
that's
didn't.
the-
No, like he didn't
Quiet.
say. He didn't
He
say
might have
nothing.
been
Right?
that's the misconception.
That's what I
that
mean.
people-
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like he didn't say nothing, but
well, you got to
quote,
clarify
unquote.
that because you was.
It wasn't quiet.
well, yeah.
There was the biggest
I mean,
news
like, he
the
left-
whole fucking summer.
He left quiet. He left quiet by not
Right.
saying anything, right? So,
Yeah.
but then whenever he left, he was not really on like. I'm not saying Murray blasted San Antonio on fucking his podcasts, but you also didn't see Kawhi saying anything like at all.
It wasn't
I don't know
Kawhi,
if that's.
Kawhi-
it was, but it wasn't
It was his
Kawhi.
uncle.
It was everybody around. It was
Yes,
his.
it was his people,
Everybody
his
attached
family.
to him
Yeah.
that did all the talking. That's
Mainly his
that's what
uncle
ruined
and
it.
everybody else.
That's
Fuck
what
Uncle
ruined it for
Dennis.
him. And that's why I said, like, I'm not everybody else, bro. Like, that's why, like, when it comes to Spurs and Dallas, I'm not everybody else. Like, I'm
So,
a fan. Like, I love, like, those two players deserve to come back. If Kawhi wanted to come back with open arms, bro, like, that is just much more for that.
It's a
does much more for
minority out
Wemby.
there.
Like, and I mean, if you would think about it, if you get all three of them on the same team, bro, you got three like really great defenders. You got a rim protector, and you got two of the best two-way players in the league in Dejounte and Kawhi. Like that would do so much for this team and for the city again, because it would bring back more life for the city. Because the Spurs would be a thriving team. Like there's no question I'll take both.
That was I don't know. That was just something that like came up because I know
Alex,
people
I
were
think
saying,
I,
like-
I think the thing is with, like with what you said, it's like it's a huge misconception that everyone says Kawhi didn't say nothing on his way out. Bro, biggest story, made the Spurs look bad in the limelight. Like our reputation, something the Spurs hold highly, was being brought down and questioned on all sports media.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just shit that's not cool. Like DeJounte, what he did, that's more reflection on DeJounte. It wasn't a reflection on the Spurs. But what Kawhi did, he could have left.
Actually,
Look, I was okay. I knew Kawhi was never gonna fully stay because he's a California guy and he's a family guy. He just wanted to go home. So I knew eventually, if we don't extend him, he's gonna want to just go back. Sadly, it went bad because an injury happened.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he felt something about Tony Parker's comments, etc., and all this stuff. But that's just what happened, sadly. But DeJounte was more self-inflicted on his own. Kawhi was inflicting the organization, and the fans just took it to heart. That's why a lot of them, or not a lot, a minority went after his mama on his first game back, which was crazy. Never do that. Never do that. Got some comments from Nacho, your brother Alex. Hashtag see red, go Bulls. Kobe White, GOAT. Spurs should trade for Zach LaVine. Fire. I have no idea if anyone's going to trade for Zach LaVine at this point.
there's no Zach
I
Levine's
would,
actually
love,
been
I,
playing
would,
pretty
I
well.
would love Zach LaVine on the Spurs. That man is
He's-
instant buckets.
he's
He
not-
is
he's not-
instant buckets. He don't play.
he's not a
defense, but
first
that nigga
option.
can score.
He's not a first option, and I think he's proven that in Chicago. But he'll be somebody that's he's quiet in the aspect of like he doesn't go on social media and talking a bunch of other stuff. He would probably fit into the Spurs system. And
He will fit greatly because they could
yeah,
make him.
he really
Pop would make him a number one option. And that's what I mean. Like, it's not so many players that they're not the option or they're not the key guy for a system or a team. It's just how it's orchestrated, bro. Like Kawhi wasn't who he is now. Like he had the intangibles, was all that was built. The same thing with Giannis. All that was built. Giannis didn't play like this when he first came in. Like Julius Randle wasn't who he was with the Knicks like that when he came in with the Lakers. Some of these guys are not just instantly star players. Some of these guys have to fit in a system that is created to their likeness and built for them to succeed. Like, and I think Zach LaVine is one of those guys. Like, he can score. He can score with the best of them. It's just like what he's surrounded by isn't. I mean, and I don't think the Bulls are bad. It's just like they're just missing key pieces. Like, and a lot
He
of the, like
doesn't.
a lot of the great teams have depth, bro. That's what people don't realize. Like, and I think to me that's what the NBA is kind of like. I feel like the NBA is watered down, man. A lot of these teams don't have depth. They can't go past 8 or 9 players. Like some of these guys can't even sub players out without losing the game. So like, I think that's what it is, man. That's a key factor.
Yep. Anyone else got anything to say? All right. I would love to do a blind rankings, but my voice is gone. I'm done. I can't really do anything. I gotta do much right now, guys. So we'll save the drafts. We'll save the blind rankings off for next week. Guys, thank y'all. A lot of fun. Good shit as always. Surprised we still went 2 hours, but I'm glad the whole party was able to come back for this one. Marco,
Yeah.
surprise appearance. Awesome, bro. Jeff, welcome back after like
Thank
5
you.
years.
Boy, Jeff was on a hiatus.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yep. But
Getting
guys,
paper.
and,
Boy, had an off season.
Yeah, a little off season. Holidays.
Nacho says Wemby and Zach would be like Giannis and Lillard. Bro, Wemby versus Giannis.
That was a good game.
It was
That boy
beautiful,
threw it
bro.
off the backboard one time. That shit was gorgeous.
The clutch
And
block.
behind the back was gorgeous.
Trey, way to fucking call it out at the beginning of the year with the fucking not giving the ball to Wimby, and it looks like
That's
they're
exactly what I
jealous.
saw, bro. I told you.
It's
Bro, you
it's
should coach the
fucking
Spurs, bro.
coming clear as day though. It's clear as day though. Like it is, and
Bad.
Like,
have
every
you
league
guys-
is starting to pick it up.
and like and notice like if Wimby dunks or anything, does any of his teammates like
Dude.
actually like
The guys on the
Like
bench
ever-
are hype, but other than that,
yeah, like they're
I
not
think
really.
it's starting to get better. But at the beginning, no, not at all.
Damn, bro, that sucks.
I think it's
I don't know.
I think it's also like he's French. He's coming like it's a different culture. It's hard to.
Nah.
I think it's a lot more.
No, because
No, it's
because
not- it's not that,
he wants to win, and I don't. It's
Maybe,
clear
yeah.
like
Bro, you think
I
about
would-
it. Wimby has been a winner I would assume most of his entire life. He comes into us. We obviously we know it's a rebuild year. We're not winning. Now, don't get me wrong. Wimby's still playing, but everybody else around him is not hype, is not giving their all, is not
Yeah.
trying. That would piss me the fuck off.
hell
Yeah.
It'd be like, us having a podcast and like 3 or 4 people missing all the time. I'm just kidding. No, bro, that would piss you off, right?
What
Like,
you fucking say, bro?
you're giving it your fucking all trying to win for this organization that's building around you and nobody else cares. Like,
Like that, bro. I'm gonna go to Twitter and say that something, bro.
But you like
Man,
I was,
actually-
me and my friend was talking about it the other day. I was saying the same thing with him, like watching the game. Like that's why I can't even watch them because it's just like
bad, dude.
you see how selfish these guys are
God,
when it
dude.
comes to
It's
Okay,
like just making the extra play. That's what I'm saying. Like
Are they trying to figure out if they're the guy or not?
dude.
when you a hooper dog, some of this stuff just comes naturally. Like you
Mhm.
see,
Yeah.
you can see the play before it happens.
Yeah.
Like
hit the cut.
and it's kind of like Romo when he's like when he's telling he's illustrating the play before it happens. Like
Yeah.
he's like, wow, how does he know that? Because he was at the
He's a
end.
baller,
It's just like when Peyton Manning and CMC was calling out like Philadelphia plays. It was just like, oh, the tight end's gonna shift over here. Like you can already see it as a football player. Like you just
Look
know.
at Luke Kuechly, yeah.
And these guys are just like they're selfish, bro. It's like
Bro.
they're all trying to play for themselves. Like
They-
there's no
They give it like this. At the end of the Cavs game, we're right there. We're literally 2 points off. Wemby makes the unselfish play, just like he did in the Bucks game to pass it to Trey Jones. Trey Jones makes that three. It's where we win, we're good, whatever.
Yeah.
He passes it to freaking Sohan. Bitch, he's giving you the limelight to make the fucking tie scoring play. And what do? You kick it out to Keldon, but you kick it out to the crowd. It's fucking crazy.
But not only that, the one that's been pissing me, and I love him to death, I really do. But recently, KJ has been pissing me off a little bit because I feel like he tries too hard. Like that
He's the ringleader for the hatred with me, bro.
dude.
It's,
but like,
it's so
there was
bad.
one game he was going off and he was killing it, and then they like doubled him, and I said, "Pass the fucking rock." And he like drove it, did this and the other, tried to get a foul, but it wasn't a foul.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what are you fucking doing, bro? Like,
Yeah, you're not the
And
guy.
I think
You guys-
it's off the court stuff as well. I think it's the attention that Wemby draws, the system and the team is like
yeah,
Could be
really
jealousy.
constructed for him. Yeah. And it's just like these guys are just like they don't get it. And it's just like and what we miss that we've always had, bro, is just that one vet on the team that pull all things in, bro.
Mhm.
Like
it really does.
That's why I said we
like
should bring
having
back
somebody
Patty.
like Ginobili always there.
Hey, Patty would be a dope ass.
That's what I'm saying. Bring back like Patty.
Patty would be a dope ass comeback. I would.
That's why I was mad when he left, bro. Like,
He should
Bro,
have
that-
that's
He
I'm
should
not
have
He
his
wanted to
jersey.
go. He wanted to go win.
that
He should
one
have his jersey in the
video,
as
that
a
one
banner.
video or picture or whatever where he's like watching the intros and stuff
Love
like
that,
that.
man.
Yeah, like that broke me. I was like, Patty, come back.
no, like
He should have his jersey in the rafters.
It's little stuff like that, man. We have no vets on that team. It's a bunch of kids that are
It is.
just doing
That are
whatever they
being
want to do,
childish.
bro.
Yep.
They
Yep.
have no leadership, bro. And it's just like it's easy to see. And I thought Kelvin would be that guy because he got so much from Pop, bro. Like Pop pulled him up on the USA team when he was coaching, surrounded him around all that talent, allowed him to see something that he could become. And then you just piss it all down the drain, bro. Like,
Yep.
like the moment is too big for you.
But that's
like,
the issue. Keldon was never that guy, to be honest. Kelvin is a guy who likes to drive the ball. He's trying to be like a Dwayne Wade on
Yeah.
offense, but he's not that guy. He slips, he falls, he doesn't have his
That's
balance.
what I'm saying, bro. He tries too hard and he's clumsy.
He tries to play a little bit too much hero ball. But this is shit that he's always done. Like those kind of plays have got him those highlight dunks, those big moments that made him look like, wow, 20 points a game was something special right there. And sadly, it doesn't translate to what we're trying to do now with Wemby
Oh,
because that's not who we were. We were always a pass first team. Look for the right play. Heavy all the way. If we got to go around the lane, we'll do it. Pass the ball to get the right guy, right play. That was the Spurs way. Keldon's always been a guy, drive first. Sohan, drive first. These guys are not team ballers. Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Seti Osman, Wemby. Those are guys you can look at. These other guys, they're playing too much selfish ball right now.
yeah.
They don't know what team ball is. And until we get a vet in there to fucking get them checked, they're gonna keep acting like they're the vets of the team.
Yeah.
I think
That's why
I think,
that's why I wasn't sold on just giving up DeMar like that, bro. Because it was just like
But that's why I was like earlier this year when we were talking about the offseason, I was cool if we moved off Keldon because he's not a two-way player. He's a one-way player. And sadly, that one way is not enough to help us win.
yeah.
I think it's they're missing a player. I'm not saying like Murray. I don't like Murray because I don't.
It doesn't have to be Murray. It doesn't
I
have
think
to
you
be
guys can
Murray.
get some. No. It's I think you guys are missing a player like Lonzo. I know he's hurt, but like granted, like what type of player is Lonzo Ball, right?
A great
So
player.
he's-
He ain't no regular.
Like
That's a generational talent right there. Lonzo
yeah,
is
like
different. Oh
You
my
can't trust
Or
any
even-
guy that came on their big baller brand because their ankles are broken as shit.
or even
Shut up,
or even
bro.
like Rondo, right? Like a type of player like that, like a point guard like that.
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't
love
think
Rondo. Rondo.
Murray's a scorer. I think what the Spurs are is a point guard, but like a point guard like a veteran like them in their stature where they are a team player.
Yeah.
Well, look, unless we get Derek White back, we ain't there ain't that many available guys like that, bro.
That big forehead
Cause-
motherfucker. I can't stand him.
He's great though. He was great with us. He's great with Boston. He'd be great right now for us. So he knew what team ball
He
was.
would be good. He's a team player.
Yeah. So
So last summer we were talking about how many years were the Spurs? How long would it take for the Spurs now? Looking fast forwarding to now, how long do you think it'll take for the Spurs to
I
get
still
it
give it like
right?
I still give it about 3 to 4 years. I don't think the timeline's changed for me, not because they're not winning, but because off seasons anything can happen. We can trade for the
Yeah,
right guys.
yeah.
We can draft the right guys. Anything can happen like that. So I still say 3 to 4 years. There's no reason to like push it forward. Even more.
Yeah, we
For
got to make a
me,
move.
looking at where we at, I think we're one starting player away and then one bench player away from being like because like a lot of these teams are not built like that no more. Like I mean, and I hate to keep calling them out, but you just look at like Golden State. They're on a decline. Klay Thompson's not returning. He opted out of that deal or whatever. He's gonna be a free agent. You
Draymond
don't
might
know what's gonna
retire.
happen with you don't know what's gonna happen with Draymond. The Lakers, LeBron is Bronny's draft selection away from leaving them. And then you look at the Timberwolves look good right now, but who's to say they're gonna keep going? Portland's down. Houston is down. It's just, I mean, the West is just up for grabs. It's not very many teams. Like, so the Spurs are really just that guy away. You know what I'm saying? They
Hmm.
got Wemby. They're just one more player away from like being contenders. You know what I'm saying? So
I would say they're two pieces away. One for the bench, a real true six man, and a
yeah,
starting point guard, and that's it.
yeah, that's,
And a vet.
Well, that's what I mean. Like six man, like would
Oh,
be the
like
bet.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah, yeah.
yeah. You can
And
get that. I mean, but all that
and
stuff you can get for like the veteran leadership. All that shit can be pulled in free agency, or it can be pulled in the off season. I'm
Hmm.
just looking at what we have now. Like, I mean, you want to keep a guy like Vassell, you know what I'm saying, and then you can just hopefully Sohan
Which
can
we
come
did by signing
around.
him an extension, thankfully.
Yeah. And then you just hopefully Sohan comes around, but like I would move like Keldon and some draft picks. Like I didn't want to before, but this guy is dog shit right
Hey,
now. So
we might trade Keldon for Dejounte, just to throw that out there.
hey,
Fuck it.
send him off. It's a lot
Sohan
more talent. It's a lot
Sohan
more
might have to
talent
go
on that
too.
Hawks team. It's a lot more talent on that Hawks team that would thrive on this Spurs team too, man. Believe it or not, they got some spot up shooters over there that we can use because the shit we got out there is just atrocious.
Probably me on the fucking
and
3-point line for sure.
honestly,
No,
the Spurs
we
are
ain't that bad.
Trash.
in a lot of these games that they're losing.
Dude,
Yeah.
a
Like a
lot.
lot of
The
these games,
first half,
they're in a
that's what
lot.
gets me. The first half be so close, bro. And it's
Yeah,
just like that third quarter every time.
Hmm.
Either the third quarter or the beginning of the fourth. And it's just like they forget how to play basketball. Like, and
honestly,
Pop
it
ain't getting no
surprised me
younger.
that fucking they were in the game with Milwaukee. Honestly, a team that's competing for NBA championship,
Mm-hmm.
and the Spurs at the bottom of the Western Conference are actually
But Alex, look at our wins.
greedy.
Look at our
It
wins.
is, yeah,
Our wins are against fucking top teams, and we
Yeah.
took bets.
exactly.
Hey, if we don't beat Detroit tomorrow, I swear to God, I got something to say to
Oh,
Jeremy
fuck.
Sohan and Keldon Johnson. I swear to God, if we don't beat Detroit tomorrow, holy crap!
We could. No. Did you see? When I think Kyle Kuzma was on Twitter. He was like,
Hell no.
"Bro, we can't lose to Detroit." And I forgot what player said something back to him, but it was funny, bro. I was dying because he was like, "Dog, y'all record ain't too good either." But I think it was because they had won. I think they was on that losing streak of like 26 games, bro. That was so funny.
Hmm.
Jordan Poole looks like Will Smith in what's that movie? Pursuit of Happiness right now.
No, it's
Like
that's a
Washington
sad story.
is killing him, bro. Washington
That's a
is killing
sad
him
story, bro.
softly, bro. He's dying over there. Poor
So
Jordan.
sad, bro.
He thought it was a splash roll.
All right, guys.
Hey,
Well,
we could get Chris Paul. Would y'all take Chris Paul?
Oh no!
Well, Jeff, you don't say shit because I know you don't like him. Period. So you're out of this conversation.
Hell no.
I like him, but I don't want no more 40-year-olds, bro. Come on.
But Chris Paul would do work with us, bro. Did you see what he did with OKC?
Let's get LeBron over here.
Okay, then we might as well sign James Harden because he's a
Let's
free
get
agent.
LeBron to the Spurs.
Hey, should I take James too? I mean, he don't play defense, but shit.
Now let's get
know.
LeBron. These are Lakers. Come over here.
Hey,
I would take Russell Westbrook right now.
I've been trying to get. I
Yeah,
want
because he wants to win, bro. That
I
dude's a
wanted
winner.
Russell before he left the
That dude just
Thunder.
wants to
What's going
win.
on? What is this
He don't care.
list?
Honestly, though, he's veteran. He's
Bro.
explosive. He's exciting.
At this point,
He's
bro.
a team player.
Yeah, he is a team.
I wouldn't be
player.
opposed to that. Honestly, I really wouldn't. That's a veteran dude that can ball, that has heart.
I'll take him and Chris Paul.
I think Russell would be great to win.
I think Chris Paul would ruin the Spurs. I don't know why. I don't know. I just have a
At
feeling.
this point, bro, I take Jared
He's
Dudley,
a
bro.
player coach. Did you see
Jared
what he did
Dudley.
with Phoenix?
Jared Dudley. Give me Jared
I don't
Dudley.
know,
On the bench.
Nah, you did give me Jared Dudley.
Javi fucking Scardy with that pick.
Oh God,
Fucking
that was
scheduled for life.
hilarious, bro.
Thomas
That
said
was
that too.
hilarious.
Almost fun.
I hate
doing
you
that.
all.
He did that to me. That was
All
disrespectful.
right, guys, let Jose save his voice, guys. Let him save his
Please,
voice.
guys, y'all are killing me slowly. All right, guys. Thank you
All
for
right,
watching.
fellas.
Thank you for watching,
Tell
guys.
Steven Jackson to come back.
Oh my gosh. No. Stop it.
The man got gray hair on his face. We good.
I'd rather have KG.
I'll take Jordan.
I'll take KG all day.
That Matt Bonner story, by the way, was hilarious. But if you haven't seen it, watch it. Guys, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. All the good stuff, guys. We're trying to hit a goal by next month. If you can get us to 400 YouTube subscribers, really appreciate it. We love it. Guys, for Humble Hater James, Trigger Trey Parker, Jeff, D, Dildo, Dick, all the above, Luhan, Meteorologist Marco, the Professor Alex de la Cruz. I am Jose Garza. We are Puro Pinche Sports, and I don't have a voice.